Hello, everybody. This is Mike, Erudite DM, and here for Monday night with ShadowRim, playing through the ShadowDark system with Chubby Funster, aka Greg Christopher. Hey, Greg.
How's it going, guys?
And Jeff, Death Angel Shadow. And James, aka Better with Bacon.
Hey, guys.
So we played last week, and you can go back and watch that video again. And if some of you are new to ShadowRim, Greg, you want to just tell them the 10-second splurge?
Yeah, so ShadowRim is a adaptation of Skyrim to the ShadowDark system. And we had our first little adventure on the northern coast, and they have just arrived at, it's called Sentinel in ShadowRim for copyright IP purposes, but this is the Solitude from Skyrim. We got the picture up, so everybody is familiar with where we are. They just came back to town and caroused, and they got or Bacon got an aggressive Nord ally as one of his benefits. So I was going to let him just roll this guy up randomly here and fill out a character sheet real quick for him. So let's do strength, go 3d6 down the line and roll this guy out.
You got it. I'm going to go ahead and load up Sophie's dice because it'll be easier for me to do that way. It totals it up easier. So 3d6 strength, that was only 2. So 12 for strength.
Okay.
Fill that in. That was wrong. We're going to name him Hrulf, Hrulf.
That works for me.
All right. So we have a 12 for strength. Then we're going to do a 14 for dex. Then 12 for con. Man, can I play this guy?
Wow, this guy's coming out good.
Then a 10. Okay. That one can just stay the way where it is. 10 for intelligence.
Okay.
We got a 8 for wisdom. All right, so he's a little dumb. And we got a 9 for charisma.
All right. So since he didn't have a high charisma, I'm going to say he's not going to be a shout user. So
okay.
Give me a D8 and we'll just pick his sign randomly.
D8 is an 8.
The skull. All right. So he will have some useful spells for you, I bet. All right. Give me 2d6 for his free spell.
2d6. 5.
5. Shower of Sparks. So he has Lesser Ward and Shower of Sparks. So he's a decent magic user in close combat.
All right. Let me see.
Yeah. And then we can kind of roll up other things behind the scenes. But I just wanted to, figure out who he is that way.
For sure.
And you said his name is Rolf?
Hrulf. Hrulf. I had to make it difficult.
Oh, Rolf.
Gotcha.
Hey, Greg, where was our XP then after the last adventure again? I'm sorry, I was getting my character.
It varies slightly now because of the carousing.
Right. I think I just got a venereal disease last time. I don't know that I got much in the way. No, I did get XP, but it wasn't a lot. But
just got a venereal disease.
Not a bad one. I'd be more upset. Something.
Well, did you start your second guy at level 2 like we did the first guy?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Level 2. So
let's put you at let's say 12 XP since you died, and you have to pay a price for your greed.
You really like that greed theme, don't you?
It was interesting. We talked about the first live on another show. Me and
yeah.
Was it just me and you, or I think we were the only ones there? About how amazingly long that combat took. I've never had a combat in ShadowDark go like that.
Who were we on the other night with for like 4 hours?
That was Joe and Tim, I think.
Joe and Tim.
Joe the lawyer at Tim Gothridge Manor.
Yeah. Anyway, folks, my camera isn't working, by the way. This is Mike, the Erudite DM. I'm here. Anyway, you know what I look like, but you'll hear me chiming in.
We know you just identify as a large town on a cliff. So that's who you are now. All right. So one of the things that I'm going to have this ally guy tell you is that he tells you that he knows of a place where he thinks that there's some kind of ancient stuff down in this cave that he found, and it's just outside of town, and he's willing to tell you guys where it is because of your drinking together. So if you kind of run out of things you want to do in town, we want to go into a dungeon, we can do that at any time.
Ooh, another 4 hours in the dungeon.
Yeah, no, that will not happen this time.
No?
Yes.
Some
So
of us
last
didn't
time
try.
it happened because it was a huge room, and then there was treasure everywhere. And because you guys kept running around grabbing treasure, it gave the enemies a chance to retreat and run back and get more guys to bring into the combat and just turn it into this infinity combat.
I thought they had my back. I was chasing after them.
I know. You helped. You helped with the process. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So yeah, that will not happen in the dungeon that I set up for this. But go ahead. I wanted to thank my ear trumpet for the super chat, $1 Australian. Appreciate it. And so on the map in ShadowRim, there are 4 hexes for Sentinel or Solitude here. So you guys are entering in hex 1021. That's where you've caroused and everything. This is a kind of low class area. There's a tavern. That's where you caroused, called the Bloody Tusk Tavern. It's one of the few taverns on the whole map that you can carouse up to the maximum +6 bonus. It's that big. It's filled with all kinds of ne'er-do-wells. And there is a Wicked Rat Inn where you can stay overnight for two gold pieces. There's an alchemist shop where you can buy alchemical ingredients or potions for 80%, or you can buy them for their regular price. You can sell them for 80% of what they're worth. And then there's also a trader where you can get all kinds of gear that's on the equipment list in the game. So this is kind of just like a default district where you can get all the basic stuff that you need. And then if you want to explore into other parts of the city, we can do that. But while you guys are kind of getting your bearings here this morning after a hard night of drinking, you see that they're preparing to execute someone. And you hear people talking about that this guy is being executed because he's making these blasphemous claims that people are going to be able to start using the ancient shouts again and taking back Skyrim for the Nords. And so yeah, maybe you shouldn't go around sharing with everybody that you can do the shouts, Death Angel Shadow. Yeah. Oh.
Did I let that slip somehow?
Yeah. So they're setting up for this, and you can see kind of mostly people are in favor of this. Then for people that don't know Skyrim, there's been a political thing where this stuff has been outlawed. Worship of Talos, the god who represents one of the historical figures in Skyrim. He's been taken out of the pantheon, and using this shout power has been banned. So
blasphemers.
Yeah, so they take this guy to the block, and I'm assuming you guys aren't going to start trying to fight him out of execution, and they execute him. And then the crowd just starts to disperse.
Why did they execute him?
He was using shouts. He was talking about people taking Skyrim back for the Nords.
Well, the North is good.
Yeah.
Is there any entertainment? Or like public food hawkers. I mean, is this an event?
I mean, public
like
execution is pretty entertaining. I would
Like
think.
Is
another
there
city-
any entertainment?
Yeah, I mean, in other cities I've been to, public executions, all good fun. People turn out by the droves to come see that.
Yeah.
Usually
Yeah.
there's people selling in the streets. Is it that thing, or is it kind of a moody, darker?
Yeah, I mean, there's some people selling, little, food items, and there's some minstrels playing song for some coin.
Because I could use like some smoked eel on a stick or something if somebody's got some.
Oh, well, Mike, this rat infested beggar, dirty beggar guy comes up to you. He looks horrible, and he says, please, can you spare a coin for a man down on his luck?
Not now, honey. I spent my last coin last night.
Oh, it's too
Oh,
bad.
not that kind of a real beggar. Does he look like a real beggar?
Oh, he looks legit. Yeah.
Okay.
Does
Then,
he smell legit?
then I throw him a shekel, a copper, or whatever the lowest coin is.
It's all the same imperial coin. So, all right, you give him a coin, and he says thank you, and he runs off to buy beer immediately.
Of course. What else would they do?
Oh, you're not getting whatever.
All right, so what do you guys want to do?
You guys want to head to that inn, the Wet Rat, I think it was, someplace, and see if we can grab an ale and maybe make our next plans, look for work, that kind of thing.
Well, there's the bloody.
Yeah, I also want to head to the
Tavern.
blacksmith.
Oh, that's fine. We'll go hit the blacksmith. If you're looking for a blacksmith, then let's do that.
All right. What do you want at the blacksmith, Bacon?
So I put my bag down.
Ingots?
I put my bag down and I pick up out of my pack the two, I guess, I'm going to call them bundles of corundum ore. I have 8 bars total,
Okay.
and I toss it on the counter as best I'm able, heave it onto the counter, and I address the blacksmith. What can you make me out of this?
Well, from a game stat standpoint, he needs 1 ingot for 25 gold piece value of the item in order to forge you a thing. So with 8, you could get him to forge basically anything you needed out of corundum, which is the dwarven property from Skyrim. So it would be. Let me just go into what the bonus is. What if he forges an armor for you? It'll increase the armor class by 1. If he forges a weapon for you, it'll increase the damage by 1. You can also try to forge the thing yourself. If you have 1 ingot per 10 gold piece value, you can do it yourself and make a wisdom check. But if you fail, it will ruin the metals.
I will allow him to do it, and I'm going to request a longbow, corundum longbow.
Okay.
Oops.
So 40. So he needs 2 of the ingots, and then he still needs the price of the longbow, which is 40 gold.
I hand it over,
Okay.
and I put the other 2 ingots in my backpack, or the other 6.
And you hear this sound that you're familiar with from playing Skyrim, and then poof, you have a dwarven longbow. So +1 damage.
Got it.
All right. Anybody else want to do anything here?
I've got a great sword, a shield, dagger, blah, blah, blah. I'm still in the padded gambeson that we started with.
Well, I have 6 more bars. If you want to take them, you can get something made too.
I appreciate that. What might a suit of chain mail cost me?
Well, chainmail is 120, so he'd need 5 of the bars and 120 gold.
I think that's still out of reach.
I'll give him 6 bars, and I will attempt to barter with him. I have a Percoline statuette that's wrapped in leather in my pack. I take that out and I place it on the counter, and I say, is there equal value here?
Yeah.
Plus the additional corundum bar. So
yeah. Because each corundum has a good value on top of the thing. Okay, he goes back to work, and he makes chainmail for you, Mike.
Awesome.
That is 15 plus Dex Mod AC bonus, 2 gear slots, and disadvantage on stealth and swim. So if you fall in the water,
Understood.
you're hosed.
Mine comes with a zipper.
Be a boat anchor like me.
Velcro. Yeah, a boat anchor. Instant boat anchor. Okay, so updating my sheet here.
I peruse around. We're in the blacksmith shop, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not too optimistic he's going to be carrying any torches, but
Well, there's an adventuring shop that you could get the stuff from.
Okay.
General store place. Anything from the adventuring gear list, so you can get torches or whatever at list price.
Why don't we put our heads together real quickly and just compare notes, because sooner or later when we leave town, we should know who has what. If you guys are up for that, I'll start the info. I've got 2 bandages. I've got flint and steel, water flask, and oil flask. And that's about it for equipment right now.
I've got rations for 3 days, and then it says rations times 3. So I don't know if that's for 3 days as well. So I don't know if I got a total of 6 days.
Yeah, that's the same thing. Yep.
Okay.
You really need the rations in order to recover hit points during a rest.
Okay.
That mechanically, that's what they're useful for in ShadowDark.
I don't think I used any of those because we came to town, right? So.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've got flint and steel. Was I able to recover some arrows, or am I back up?
Yeah, there were plenty of arrows from after the battle. You could have stocked up however much you want.
All right. My quiver only holds 20, right? So I'm going to go ahead and replenish that. I don't know if I have any place where I could have stashed any more, but I've got my longsword, ring mail. I've got a bag of caltrops in my fancy new mace, and a whetstone, so I can sharpen my longsword. Let me pull up. I know you gotta find where that document is.
I'm going to dump my flint and steel and get some rations instead, since you've got that. Okay. I've also got petty stuff that doesn't weigh anything. I don't count it for gear, but like a candle or 2 candles, chalk stick, a small bag of marbles, and a holy symbol for Davila. Oh, and I had a potion of protection. I don't know where either my first guy bought that or we picked that up as treasure.
You picked it up. Yeah.
Oh, did I? Okay. Should I still have that, Greg, or get rid of it?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah.
Hopefully one of the
other beggar comes up to you, Mike, and says, I heard that you're caring for the beggars. Would you it's a woman. She's even rougher looking than the first guy. She says, I heard you were giving out lots of gold pieces to people that need it.
Sorry, not today, sister. I'm all out, all tapped.
Okay. She's very disappointed in you.
Oh, well, that's a shame. I give her a quick blessing and hope for the best for her and gently send her on her way.
Okay.
Still at the blacksmith. I'm going to sell my old longbow
Okay.
to see what I can get for that. Assuming you want.
You can get 80% selling it.
Got it.
Death Angel, I see you talking, but you're on mute or something, I think.
I was looking for the price of torches in the book here, but I'm guessing I need to pull up the ShadowDark. Huh?
It's just 2 gold.
Per torch?
Yeah.
Wow, those are some pricey torches.
Well,
man,
I adjusted prices relative to, like, the base price for things changed, so I had to double it from ShadowDark's price.
Inflation. Hey, M. Melnick asked in the chat what class is Bacon's character, and this is a classless version of ShadowDark, right? In more ways than one.
Correct. Yeah, you roll talents at each level, and it's all talent based off of a star sign.
Where is the merchandise at?
You can find that on drive-through, folks, if you're interested in ShadowRim, or I'll put the link in the notes afterwards. It's also in last week's show.
Thank you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Oh, for ShadowRim?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in my show notes as well.
A beggar comes up to you, Bacon, and says, please, sir, I need 10 gold pieces in order to help move my family away from this horrible conflict in Skyrim. Please help me.
I shrug my shoulders, say nothing, dig into my pockets, produce 10 gold, and give it to him.
All right. You gain 1 XP. That is enough to take you up. I actually wrote it in there before. It's amazing. I was like, there's ways for us to get you 1 XP, man. So there you go.
Suck up.
All right. So let's level up then.
Yeah.
Let me get my dice out. And I'm going to roll 2d6 on the eye. Let me find the eye. Where'd you go, eye? I just had it here. All right.
So this is the following day after we got back, Greg, and did our carousing.
Yeah, and you spend a night of drinking.
Yeah.
Right. 5 is I learned the fire rune spell.
Man, you're learning. You had lightning rune already, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to trap things up. All right, so you guys want to head out deeper into the city, or?
Question for my compatriots: do we have any healing capabilities if anyone sustains any damage in our travels?
I don't.
There was a healing potion that got dropped in the dungeon last time, but I think
I drank that.
Yeah, I didn't get it, and I died.
That's right.
So I don't know if we would have enough money. Of course, I had to borrow money from what was his name? Rolf. I had to borrow from Rolf for chainmail. So I don't know if we have any money to buy a potion. Probably certainly not a scroll of healing.
Well, there's
we'd work our way to one of the temples and see if we might get some blessing bestowed on us by one of the priests there.
Yeah, there's regeneration potions that you can get for 75 gold. And let me see which potion. Yeah, regeneration is restores health over a period of rounds in the same way that it works in Skyrim. Since there's fewer kind of hit points, I didn't add a potion that just straight brings back hit points, but I do throw them out as treasure. But 75 gold for regeneration potion is way less than the price of a healing potion in ShadowDark. So,
is this the same town where we started our adventure from last time, where we possibly picked up our hireling that got whacked also
yes,
in the dungeon?
yes.
Maybe we should, do we know anything about him? Do we have any family that we know of or anything like that?
Yeah, you find out that he was actually one of the sons of the local Jarl.
Uh-oh.
He was like the 5th or 6th son that was not going to inherit.
So you said 2 gold pieces for a torch, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
See, Jeff went all Joe the lawyer on you, and you lost him. He's in his shopping spree here. He's missing this.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you know, I was looking for that in your book, but you know, in the ShadowDark book, it's only 5 silver for a torch. So, how much would a lantern be?
It's in the adventuring gear sections on page 66.
Page 66.
So lantern is
there we go.
20
Okay.
gold for a standard lantern, and then there's a beacon for 35 that has a beam.
Let's see. You notate candle.
Candles are
Yeah,
good. It's a very small light radius, like just to read.
Yeah.
I just. What do you think? Should we get a lantern or I mean 20 gold for a lantern, 35. We've got one that would be a beam. Does it have a cover on it? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So you can cover it, and then it just will have dim light in your area or something like that, as opposed to the bright beam in front of you.
Yes.
What do you guys think?
I'm not in a financial position to contribute much at this point, but
Well, I mean, it's either that or we carry torches, but you know, each. I didn't see the torch. Where's the torch at?
I turn to my companion and I clap him on the back and I say, Rolf, what do you think?
What do I think about what?
Torches. Should we get some
you should
torches?
always bring torches. You never know when you might have a light mishap in ShadowDark.
That's a good call, Rolf. Breaking that fourth wall.
Oh, that's why.
yeah, I'm totally lost. I thought James was Rolf.
Negative.
Rolf asked you about the forearm that you had attached to your belt as a trophy.
Oh, this is from a previous fight. That reminds me, I need to find a campfire somewhere. Guys, I'm going to head out just outside the Gate of Solitude to build a bit of a campfire. You can come find me when you're finished. Rolf, I guess, come on with me.
Okay.
I'm debating still about whether I want a torch. Well, I should probably get some torches anyways, right?
I've got 2.
You've got 2. What's the duration on a lantern?
It's 1 hour for each oil flask, just like in ShadowDark. One real time hour.
Okay. So I need oil flasks for. Does
Yes.
it come with any oil in it?
No.
Okay.
Oil flasks are. Let's see. 6 gold each for 2. 6 gold for 2, so 3 gold each. So what are you doing out your while these guys are conducting business?
Do
I'm
what?
sorry, you broke up there. Sorry, Greg. What's who doing?
What's Bacon doing out by his campfire?
You pixelated on us.
Yeah, you're artifacting really bad.
Is the kid playing his
Can you hear me
Xbox?
now?
Mm-hmm.
I guess my video is taking up my bandwidth. Oh,
What do you think? Should we should we go? Should I spring for a
Sure. Lantern.
yeah? It's a regular one or the beam? The regular one. Is
It's a
cheap.
regular one. The regular one's fine.
Okay.
can you hear me now, guys?
Yeah.
Yes, much better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Bacon,
sorry.
what are you doing out by the campfire?
Oh, I'm building a campfire. I will take the limb that I severed from the previous dungeon and spit roast it over the campfire. And I will also toss those 2 toes in to get nice and charred. I wouldn't want these to rot while I'm carrying them around raw, so
Okay.
I will cook them.
And let me get some oil.
Rolf is very interested in what you're doing. He's like, is this some kind of wood elf magic?
No, it's not wood elf magic. It is wood elf, but it is not wood elf magic.
You are a mysterious elf. Cooking body parts.
Okay.
It's the Green Pact, Rolf. It's the Green Pact. You can't let anything go to waste.
Lantern, oil. So that'll be 6. That's 12.
I'm just waiting for Jeff's guy to finish up here.
Yeah.
I know. Me? Am I slowing us down here?
Oh no! Please look at all the lanterns. They come in minty,
Got a whole
Different
colors.
shades of colors.
Yeah, different colors and sizes. They're all so pretty. Yes, get a damn lantern and let's go.
Hey, Mike, give me a D100 roll.
Oh no! How am I going to be punished now? Let's see.
All right.
Wow, I don't know if that's good or bad.
So you hear that these 2 guys are talking about the town to the south that is out in the woods and overrun by vampires and people are.
I heard something about vampires, but that was it.
Oh Lord!
Everything else is pretty
Still
severely
breaking up?
artifacted.
No,
Yeah, still.
You were there for a
Now
minute.
you're okay.
Yeah,
All
And you
right, so
disappeared.
I rolled the D100, and then what happened?
can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So in Falkreath to the south, in the woods, there's been vampires attacking the town with hordes of thralls, and it's been a lot of people have been killed.
All right.
Falkreath is a village south of Solitude.
Yeah, it's on the southern part of the map. ShadowRim's supposed to be hex crawl. There's a lot of ways to move around the map pretty quickly with like fast travel type stuff where like you pay for a carriage like in Skyrim and you can go somewhere. Because I wanted people to be able to move around a lot faster than in like a normal D&D hex crawl.
Mm-hmm.
So you could head down there for another set. I don't have anything prepped right now, but I just rolled off the rumor table while you were sitting around waiting for this shopping expedition to get wrapped up.
Are we all done, Jeff? Want to head outside the?
Yeah. I'm pushing my cart around. All right. No, I'm stocked up now at this point. I got light covered, and just in case, it can always be used for something else.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, so I guess we'll work our way back to the city gate and walk outside along the road there and look and see if we can find a fire where our friends are.
All right. Bacon, your body parts are nice and crispy now.
Excellent. I take them from the spit and I re-tie them around my belt. The toes can just go into a pouch around my waist.
Oh, I thought he was going to eat them.
I thought for sure those were going to be jalapeno poppers or something.
I mean, I am, but I don't need to eat them right now. I just don't want them to go bad.
It's hard being a cannibal wood elf. I get it.
Yeah. Got to find it where you can.
All right. So Hex 1022 is the docks wharf side part of the town. And Hex 921 is the fortress, and there's a big temple to one of the gods in the. You have to go check it out. I'll tell you more. But there's a big temple and a fortress up there. If you guys want to explore that, or we could go to you could go down in a dungeon. Like we said, Rolf knows a place.
Rolf does know a place.
Is there any interest in pursuing this vampire rumor to the south for some?
Are we ready for vampires?
No. So I think. What do you think about the fortress, the temples and the fortress?
I think that's probably a more prudent option. I doubt there'll be a temple to my god.
No, your guy is actually banned.
Yeah.
All right. So as you're heading up here, there's this big gate to go into the fortress, and you come up to that. There's a couple of guards, but they don't stop you. It's in the middle of the day. And when you get in, there is a big military barracks and a cathedral-looking temple. Did you want to go to the temple?
Yeah,
sure.
Let's do it.
We ask on the street on the way over, just anyone passing by the temple and the god or the deity or deities that are worshipped at that temple.
Well, it's a temple of Janus, which is the kind of Zeus type god, the god of judgment, and there's niches in the temple for all of the nine. They have there's 9 gods in this pantheon. There's niches there for them, but the one for Talos is smashed up and destroyed because he's banned. So let me switch it over to the cathedral. All right, so you can see like at the end, there's all these niches, and the one for Talos is smashed. And there's some priests walking around, and citizens in spiritual crisis looking for help. And you could probably sit quietly here and eavesdrop on people if you want.
Well, that
Try
sounds
to
fun.
pick
I'll
up some
do
news.
exactly that.
Yeah.
After instructing Rolf to get down, please. And I also offer him one of the toes from my pocket so that he's not so bored just kind of sitting there hanging out, waiting for stuff to happen.
Okay, well, he's perplexed why you handed him the toe, and he just sits there looking at it like a little kid with a fidget toy.
I look at him silently and I go,
Oh, no, thank you. I don't like elf food.
I take it back, put it in my pouch.
Okay.
Yeah.
Give me another D100 there, Bacon.
I'll do it this way. Thank God, 88.
88. All right, you hear a rumor that in Windhelm, the city to the east, that there are dark elf refugees from some kind of disaster in their province that have been moving in, and they're stealing and killing people at night and slowly kind of taking over the city. These people are very worried about that.
I relay the information to my compatriots.
Night elf thieves.
Dark elves,
Dark elves.
thieves, and murderers. It sounds like.
Brigands and ne'er-do-wells.
That's right.
I can't say I care for the plight of the Skyrim locals, but I will follow the lead wherever it goes. Hrolf seems maybe a little agitated at the news, but he keeps silent.
Okay. There's you also hear some people talking about there's an attached monastery where people are studying in seclusion, but it's closed off. You have to be a member to get in.
I don't think that's for us.
Yeah. There's also an annoying young woman who keeps trying to start singing songs, and the priests yell at her and tell her to go to the Bard College if she wants to sing. There'll be none of that Bard shit in here.
Always hating on the bards.
Now, in the temple, you can get basic scrolls for 50 gold each to cast spells off of a scroll. You can't learn a spell off a scroll like in D&D, but you could have it as a one-time use item.
I do not have enough gold for that.
I don't either.
I bought too many flasks of oil.
The priests are very disappointed that so many poor people have come into their cathedral.
We met a few of them in town earlier.
Ridiculous.
You gave up a bunch to them.
You don't even have 50 gold? This is nuts.
I have 50 gold here. After I just said I care not for the plights of the Skyrim locals.
You can buy a scroll for any spell that you want.
All right.
Actually, I misspoke. You can buy a novice scroll, which is on page 79. So novice spells are Animate Dead, Charm, Circle of Protection, Clairvoyance, Conjure Steed, Destroy Undead, Fire Rune, Frost Rune, Fireflies, which is kind of like a bunch of little lights everywhere floating around. Harmony, Healing, Lesser Ward, Levitation, Lightning Rune, Shield of the Dead, Telekinesis, Whirlwind, Wrath.
Let's just do healing. I'll just go with healing.
The healing one would probably be the
Play it
better
safe.
choice.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And healing as a spell is let me get you how many dice here so you can just go ahead and write that down.
Any apothecaries or anything around?
There was an alchemist shop in the first hex when you guys first came in.
No. Well, it's too late now.
Looks like it's 2d6. I got it.
Yeah, 2d6.
I won't go back. I promise.
All right. So what do you guys want to do? You want to head out here? You got anything else you want to do?
I think
I say
we're
we move on.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
time to go kill things and break people. Or, I mean,
Okay.
kill people and break things. Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Something like that.
All right.
something like that.
Mike, give me a wisdom check. The DC 12. All right. You barely catch some kid trying to pickpocket you.
So I grab him. How big a kid? Small one, half my height.
Maybe 9 or 10.
All right. I just cuff him about the ears. I'll hold him and, grab him and shake him down and say, give me whatever you're holding on to that you stole. Turn it over.
He has 12 gold pieces on him, but he insists that those are his rightful property.
Okay, so I'll walk him up to the front of the temple we just left. And is there a guard or anybody out front?
Yeah, you're right next to the fortress. Yeah.
All right, so I'll lead him and say, "Hey, here's one of your local footpads here is trying to pick pockets right outside the temple. These were the 12 gold pieces were in his pocket. I'll leave
He's
it to you.
to the dungeons with this trash. And he takes the kid and he throws him in the clink.
Okay. All right, ready to move on. I'm
All
not
right.
succumbing to the Charles Dickens poor Tiny Tim nonsense.
All right.
Gotta
Street
clean up these
justice.
streets. Street justice.
Justice.
baby.
Yeah,
Great justice.
I was prepared to take a bunch of gold pieces off of you if you had failed that roll. So
Yeah, I'm not supposed to feel
Fine.
that. You wouldn't have taken a bunch because I don't have a bunch left.
that's right. I knew there wouldn't be much, but you did the least in the cathedral, so
Yep.
I figured you were wandering around bored and easy mark. All right. So what do you guys want to do? You want to head into a different hex here? You want to go into some place here? You haven't been inside the fortress. You haven't been in. You've been in the temple. You can't get in the monastery.
Yeah, and we just were part of the Jarl's son. I don't know if the Jarl is in power at that fortress, but his son got wackadoodled last session down in the dungeon with us. I'm not sure we want to go spend time explaining to the Jarl where his boy is. So maybe best avoiding the fortress.
Okay.
Well,
the Jarl is
also-
actually in the Blue Palace in the. I'm on the wrong page here. In 922.
Okay.
The fortress is a imperial military operation.
Are they possibly doing any hiring for some mercs?
Yeah, you want to go up and check it out?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. So you go in, and there's some legionnaires training in the courtyard, and there's a centurion there. It's like, what are you guys doing coming in here?
Looking for work.
Well, we've had 2 patrols disappear recently. It's probably these damn rebels. If you can bring us some credible information on what happened to these guys, we'll pay 1,000 coins. We lost 16 men altogether
Where did this happen?
on the roads to the south and west of the city.
And
the south and west.
Yeah.
South. So I mutter under my breath, don't forget the vampire scourge to the south,
yeah.
or at least a threat.
I mean, that's credible information. We could just collect now.
We heard a rumor. It's
Yeah.
incredible information.
Yeah. All right. How much do we get paid for this rumor?
I go to the Legionnaire and I say, vampires did it. That'll be 1,000 gold.
Well, do you have any evidence that these vampires did it? Do you have any any proof that you've recovered from them?
No.
Do you have a vampire here?
We have it on good authority from Bingo Bongo the beggar.
Wow.
He's a trustworthy sort.
He says maybe it's time for you guys to move
Shuffle.
along.
We'll just be heading out. Well, vampires to the south. There's also a patrol that disappeared to the west, so that might be an opportunity. Either way,
Yeah, if you
Is
want to
that the-
avoid the vampires going to the west, seems like. But then again, there could be vampires to the west, and it's just the rumor only identified them to the south. So
yeah, the two
Rolf tells you that he's heard rumors of vampires in this city.
in the city,
Yeah. Some
Oh.
people say they're in the sewers.
Well, thank you, Rolf. Do they live there with the man-sized rat creatures?
I don't know.
Okay.
I
Well, thank
don't
you.
go. I don't go in the sewers.
I clap him on the back and I say, Rolf, you know what? I like you.
Rolf likes you too, even if you eat toes.
Toe muncher.
All right, so
Call you toe muncher, my friend. Smacks you on the back.
Toe muncher.
technically that's called a shrimper, but that's a whole different discussion. So Brenard pulls out his last coin, one of his last few coins out of the pocket, flips the coin, and says, "Looks like west."
West sounds good.
Anybody got a better idea than west?
Nope, west it is.
West it is. So we start. What time
Westward
of day?
ho.
Well, I look up at the sky. What does the sky look like? Is it cloudy and cold?
Oh,
Is
you
it
guys have
windy?
been wasting time. It's getting late in the day.
I say we go.
Yeah, I say we start heading out west, and we can strike camp out somewhere on the roadside, or try to find a village or something. Certainly, it's safe this close to the city. We can't get that far on foot.
Certainly, it's safe. Nobody's
Only we had a war horse or something.
Yeah.
If only.
Let's see if I can set something here. I forget. Turn off the grid. No, that's not it. Sorry, bear with me a second. I'm just trying to.
No worries.
I set up the hex map hastily, and trying to figure out how to turn off the grid so that I can just. There we go. Okay. All right. All right. So if you really want to leave the city, that's fine.
Well, on our way out, before we go, I'm going to keep my eye open for some sort of any kind of cobbler or a shop that makes boots, anything like that.
Yeah, you can find a bootmaker.
I'm going to run in there real quickly, and I'm looking around for an old, scruffy, beat-up boot if they have one. And
sure,
great.
One gold.
Buy
a pair of gold of old crappy boots.
Don't need the pair, just need the one. Thanks.
I know, but I'm trying to give you 2 torch boots.
Well,
I know that's what you're up to.
That just seems greedy.
Pay attention.
2, huh? Okay, or a backup. All right. So 1 gold piece for a pair of cheap boots.
Yeah.
Tall and somewhat firm, so they don't fall over.
Sure. Riding boots.
All right.
Never thought of using.
I'll throw them another gold piece if I can get a couple of feet of string or twine.
Sure, not a problem.
Laces or something. Okay, removing that from my gold.
So,
alrighty,
Mike, just to give you a sense, because you're
senseless.
You're not a Skyrim guy. On the map, I'm drawing a line to the place where the vampire rumor is supposed to have occurred. Falkreath is way down here in the south.
Oh, it's way far south.
Yeah.
Let me adjust the map here so folks can see what's going on here.
It's way down there. It's
so how many days journey in ballpark are we guessing that would be?
It shouldn't be that long. It says it's only 155 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like a easy walk.
Yeah.
Well, let me just want to make sure I'm giving you the right numbers. Hex crawling is 2 hexes a day walking, 4 mounted. So it's quite a ways.
Is this
you got to change?
Maybe I should adjust that scale for Skyrim here.
You probably should.
So maybe I already did actually. I haven't done the overland in this in a while.
That's not it down here. Someplace closer. Or here.
Yeah, it's still. I'll cut it in half, so we'll do it for 2 hours for 1 hex of walking. So it could take you basically like a day to get to Dragon's Bridge. I didn't want it to be super fast like Skyrim travel, where you can run you could run 10 miles no problem in 20 minutes.
Greg, is this lighter gray area these mountains, I assume?
Those are plains.
Plains, okay.
There's a key on the side of the map.
I'll have to scroll way out and everybody's looking here. That's okay.
No problem. So this is here, I'll explain since we got so this area over here is a marsh with lake like little small lakes. This river going down this way. This is a plain as you head back to the south. There's a mountainous ridge that's to the north of the city going along here between the tundra and the city. And then if you follow the river to the west, it starts to get into canyon lands.
All right. So we're heading then a day's journey due south or south.
Yeah.
I thought we were going west.
That's right. We flipped for west, didn't we?
We did.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm being lured by the vampires.
You are.
All right. Do we have a road to follow then, Greg? And
There is a road you can follow
Along the river? Or?
heads to Dragon Bridge.
How many hours of light do we have here before sunsets?
You could maybe make it 2 hexes before sunset.
All right. Bacon, what do you think?
I think we start walking.
We start walking.
All right.
Yes,
Like
sir.
here?
We were talking. If that's where the road leads us west.
Okay. All right. You set up. Let's see. Give me a D6 roll, Mike. See how well you are leading the party here.
Oh, I am all over it. Watch this. Look at that, right down the
All
middle.
right. You find a nice little clearing. You set up some tents. You camp out.
All right, so Bernard kind of strolls around the campsite. The fire's getting up, and he's got his hands on his chest there and kind of puffing it out. And he's like, "What do you think, gentlemen? Pretty nice navigation, huh? Found us a good spot for the evening. Who's going to take the first watch?"
I can do first watch.
Okay.
All right, so
Hold on a second. I was just checking something.
we'll sleep in our duds, obviously, in case anything occurs
Okay.
near the road or off it.
You make it through the night with no incidents. Nice and peaceful.
All right. Very nice. I feel refreshed. So, do we feel we're heading along the road here in the right direction then, looking for troubles? We need to find someone to quiz and find out what happened or if they know any information about these soldiers on this patrol that disappeared.
Well, if you start heading west, you can see that this hex here at 1217 is a mill.
So we smell smoke or we see smoke?
Yeah, it's a sawmill. They're cutting timber, and they, see you come up here. There's 3 soldiers that are here, and they're sitting around debating whether they should start drinking before noon or after noon.
I like the cut of their jib. So we introduce ourselves as coming from the city, and that we're looking for information for the Legionnaires back at the fortress about a missing patrol or any threats along this road that might be harassing the troops in the area.
Well, we've had a lot of people, talk about they saw this or they saw that. All I know is anytime patrols head up into the north here along this ridge, they get attacked. They get stalked by magical forces. It's very dangerous up there. I know one of the patrols went missing up in those woods in
So
to the north of us here.
So with
I
all
lean into the rest of the group and I lower my voice to avoid the individual in front of us hearing, and I say they have trouble to the south, west, and north. I'm starting to think this is just a bad location.
it's in all directions, and I noticed they're not out patrolling the dangerous area. They're here with the miller and so forth. So we ask them that we're going to go possibly reconnoiter the ridge and look for information. Is there any chance one or two of them might accompany us just for security?
I don't think so. We've got our orders here, buddy.
And I suppose that's protecting the mill.
Yeah, I mean,
I assume
timber is important,
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Need it to make torches.
Yes.
Is there any path up to the ridge? Or
He gives you directions to a goat path that heads up towards this way.
10-15.
He says there's a pond up there that he thinks that there's some kind of evil magics up in that pond.
All right. So I thank him, and we step aside back to the edge of the road, and I lean over to my companions and I say, what if we walk up that way, set up camp tonight, and then one of us waits off in the darkness in the woods to in case we're ambushed or in case we're attacked, and then we can launch our own ambush, specifically with spells or magic, like I wish we had all the characters' names someplace. I'm sorry, but Bacon's character,
Fangorel.
yeah, Fangorel.
Bacon, I saw your question in the private chat. You can't cast it on an arrow, but you could cast it on like an object on the ground as like a trap. So if somebody was sneaking up on you and stepped on it, it would go off.
Got it. Thank you.
Jeff, what's your character's name again?
Mine?
Yes.
Well, I gotta find his name again. It's like Arguin, something like that.
Angari.
Angari. That was close.
We'll just call him Death Angel. That's all.
Yeah, spell it real quickly. Sorry.
Angari.
Yes. Angari. Yep. Angari.
He's Angie now. Okay, thank you.
Angie. Do you have a list?
Hrulf is spelled Hrulf. You pronounce the H.
Yeah, you got that one.
Does he play the piano and have floppy ears?
Sounds very Nordic.
Negative.
All right, so we have all that set. What do you think? Angie, Rolf, Fangirl?
Angie.
That sound like a plan? We head up to the ridge, set up camp, but we sleep with one eye open and anticipating an ambush.
So we're going to be, around 11, 16? Is that where we're going?
Yeah, well, we're going uphill up that ridge, so we may not even get that far. It depends on the goat path and how tough the goat path is.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
I'm going to suggest I'll take the point so we have a march order. So if we're attacked on that narrow, small, I'm guess, winding path, we know who's in the back to run to support and help. Me, since I'll be at the front. So somebody be ready to run and support and help.
All right.
Please.
Yeah, I can stay ready.
All right, so you're headed for 10:15, right?
We are. And let us know day and time.
Yeah, so the sun's going down. You get up there and you see that there is like a little pond that's kind of hidden in the hills, And as you approach the pond, you see that there are 2 Nord hunters, looks like probably, that are cleaning some deer kills that they've had, and they're making a big bloody mess everywhere. And one of them says, "Hey, we should head over to that over there on the island. There's a little island on this pond. I heard that there's hidden treasure over there." And they're that's what they're talking about. You want to approach them, or you want to just watch?
Do we actually see the pond from where we are?
Yeah, you could see where it is. It has a little island in the middle of it.
I scan the bank of the pond, our side, to see if there's a small skiff or any kind of boat that we could get into to head over.
You see a couple of big logs that you could probably use to float a little bit, but no skiff.
How deep does the water appear to be in the pond?
It appears to be brownish green depth.
well, that narrows it down.
Especially in new chainmail.
That's right.
Yeah.
I suggest first thing we get under cover so that they don't observe us, and we maybe take cover in the woods nearby where we can see what else these guys are up to.
We could always let them go and get the treasure and kind of ask them nicely what they found on their way back.
So they swim across to the island, and as soon as they kind of step up onto the island, you hear this loud buzzing noise, and they're being attacked by bees, and they start screaming and running and jump back into the water, swim back across.
Do the bees follow them?
When they come out on the other side, they don't appear to be being stung by bees anymore.
I'm allergic to bees.
I step out of the cover and I approach them. I say, "Hey, find anything good over there?"
We didn't even get up the bank before we were attacked by bees. I saw something moving in the bushes that looked like some kind of magical thing. I don't know what it was.
Wait.
So now that we've revealed ourselves, we asked him, "Is there a boat or anything we could take over there? Is there anything better than floating on a log?"
He looks at you. He's like, "Don't you think I would have used the boat if I had a boat?" I mean,
well, you just stripped down naked and swam across that instant death muck into a bunch of flying.
I didn't strip down naked. I'm still wearing my tunic.
All right.
You can't get a naked figure in this game without mods.
Break that fourth wall.
That's right.
A giant wicker man on the island. That's pretty funny. The comments.
At least it wasn't a smoke monster.
I mean, is it worth waylaying for this, or should we just continue on our way?
Yeah, I'm not willing to strip out of armor and swim across this.
No, me neither.
Yeah.
I sink like a rock. I swim like a rock and sink like a boat anchor.
I mean, I could probably swim it, but I don't want to mess with the bees.
Buzz. Let's find more information out before we go dabbling with. I don't have any pesticide handy, so
yeah. And there's no guarantee that this has anything to do with what they were talking about or what's going on. I mean, it may be or it may not be. Who knows?
Yeah, I suspect there probably is treasure there, but
do we think a whole patrol of legionnaires swam out there and met their death? I mean, maybe they did. I don't know.
I doubt it. Maybe we should keep on going.
Did these guys have camp in a fire? Greg?
They do. They were getting ready to go to bed. Yeah.
All right, so we just ask them. We're willing to share rations and and drop a break.
Okay. They're happy to be, not alone.
Yeah. Strength in numbers,
Yep.
even if we're not following each other's direct paths. All right, are you guys content to seek safety in numbers by the fire?
I am.
All right, that seems to make sense. So we'll bed down there for the night.
So
Okay.
I'll start speaking to them in our native tongue, and Jarl should be able to understand me as well, right?
There is no different language for Nords and Imperials.
Oh no, okay.
No, you all speak English unless the game is dubbed into another language.
Well, I was gonna.
What do you want to talk to them about?
Well, I was gonna talk to them about how the hunting is, and in this area, and
I might push it into the subject area of strange magics and rumors of
just try and work them
threats and
casually into getting more information, and try and find out if maybe they've seen some of these patrols that have passed through one way and just never be heard again. Just kind of.
Well, they said that there is some weird cave with like a fortress in it that is inhabited by undead, and they know where it is, and they indicate out here in Hex 914 the directions. They said, we just don't go over that way.
Now, when you say undead, that's a very broad category.
Well, there's skeletons is what we've seen, but we've also seen some kind of other things in there. There's like this blue magical glow. We don't want to mess with that.
Okay, interesting. Blue magical glow. Does that sound anything like anything that I would know?
No. It doesn't sound like a Nord thing.
Nothing from Nordic stories or. Okay. Well, I think we might want to check that out, and maybe we can clean out some, put some dead to rest.
Sure. It'll work. I'm confident in you.
Yeah. Until we die ourselves and become undead, and then
Greg, again, I don't know this system, but or Skyrim, but my holy symbol, and of course, I'm not a priest, but would that carry any weight or be of any tactical use in meeting something that's not entirely alive and not entirely?
If you brandish your holy symbol, I'll give you a AC bonus against one, but that is all that it's good for.
Okay.
And maces are
the mace is the best. Yeah, the mace is the best holy symbol of all.
Smash.
Okay. All right, Bacon. What are you thinking we do in the morning when we break camp?
I think we're already headed in this direction. I think we head on over toward the undead and see what we can do about clearing it out. It is unnatural.
Okay.
Yep. And I am happy to end it.
We're head over that way in the morning. A break of dawn. Is that about right?
Yeah. So throughout the night, you don't see anything else that approaches your camp, but you do occasionally keep hearing the sound of bees off in the distance.
Throughout the night?
Yeah.
Really? Unusual.
So maybe keep your cloak handy or something to cover yourself, or be prepared to try to outrun them if we're attacked by a swarm. All right, so the next morning we break camp and part ways with the
Yeah, they said they're headed back to
hunters.
Dragon's Bridge to the south.
All right. Let us pursue onward.
Is there a path, a continuing goat path or other path towards this cave, or are we just?
Nah, you're gonna start being in the real rough.
Difficult terrain. Is it going to impede our? It's going to impede our movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it'd probably take a half day just to get to 914.
Okay.
Okay, so when we get there, we'll of course take a break and drink some water, maybe a ration or something, just so we can avoid any fatigue.
Okay.
So we get along the path. What do we see looking up the hillside there towards where we think the cave is?
Well, luckily you got a random encounter.
Oh, luckily.
Yeah, it's good. All right, so give me a D100, Mike.
D100. Oh, shoot. 26.
26. Wow, lucky. You find a bundle of 5 torches bound together by twine that's been dropped on the side of a tree.
Well, who's carrying it? Because I'm full.
I can grab it, unless Mike wants to.
How many gear slots does a bundle take?
Yeah, I don't have the gear slots for it, unfortunately.
If they're bound together, I'll let you have it count as 1 gear slot. But if
Yeah,
you
I can schlep that around.
I've got one open gear
break
slot.
them up, it takes up more.
All right, I've already got 2. Bacon, can you handle 1 gear slot for 5 torches?
Yeah.
Big
Sure
strong.
For Skyrim fans, one of the things that's in this game is all of the standing stones from Skyrim are in the encounter tables, along with random kind of loot drops and then monsters. So going out into the world, you might find that a particular standing stone just appears here because you rolled it on a random encounter table. And then from then on, you have to remember where it is. So it's random every time where the stuff is. You can't just go to a place where you know from the game where it is. So it's pretty kind of fresh every time. What are you changing about Bernard?
I'm updating the tokens, so it's just a head and a thing. Sorry, there's no way for me to do it off screen.
No worries. I was just curious.
How embarrassing.
All right. So you kind of creep up into this, and in the woods, following the descriptions of that guy, you find this cave, and you can hear a chanting sound coming from outside of it, just a soft sound of some kind of chant. It's being echoing out of the cave. It's being made from inside.
Female voices, male voices, co-ed. What are we hearing?
You're not close enough yet to know that.
All right, how far are we?
You got to go in.
Oh, inside, down into the cave.
Yeah.
Bacon, who do you think? Oh, sorry, not Bacon. Fingro, who do you think should carry the torch?
Let's ask Rolf. Are you
Yes. Did you bring me a weapon too?
Yes, I got you a great sword.
Awesome. Well, he can't carry a great sword and
Oh yeah. Well, I'll carry the torch then.
okay.
I will need to put it down if I have to enter combat, but I can carry the torch. I'll do that.
Well, doesn't somebody have some boots?
You got to
That's
carry.
true.
You got to carry the boot around to put the torch in. Yeah.
Well, that's the beauty of the torch boot. You put the torch in, and then you just move it along and leave it, and then you have hands free.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I follow you. I'm just saying somebody's got to carry the boot from place to place where we put it down, though.
Okay.
So
All right, so you
keep risk.
kind of creep into this cave and you come out along a ledge, and this is what you see.
Oh, holy shit.
So there's some kind of magic, powerful magic being cast over there. And you would have to kind of climb down and work your way through ruins of this fortress in order to get over there. And you see a lot of skeletons. Mike, give me a 66 roll. 6 six-sided dice.
There you go. Adds up to 20.
Yeah, so you see 20 skeletons down there wandering around. And you hear the sound of some kind of powerful chanting magic being done in there. Seems pretty powerful.
Does it look like there's any path or any other way we could skirt around the skeleton's attention, possibly to find an entrance in?
Give me a wisdom. First, see, DC 12.
Good grief. Having roll 20 problem here. What the hey is going? Okay, there it is. Sorry.
Bring up your character sheet.
No, so you're looking along and you kind of knock some rocks down into the area below, and a couple of the skeletons see you, and they start to climb up your way. They drop their weapons and just start climbing up the rock.
I warned the others. Is there a route out other than leaving the cave? Is there any other path we could take?
Now you can pull back. I didn't prep a dungeon for this place because I had no idea you were gonna.
Yeah, where we were going
this
to land.
way.
Sure,
Yeah.
no problem.
So we can theater the mind of these skeletons coming at you.
Roughly how many looks like they're coming? All 20?
No. Let's see. Oh, I typed it wrong. 5.
I tell the others there's 5 skeletons coming quick. Do we stay or leave?
Well, there's just 5 skeletons.
So that's a stay.
Yeah, let's stay. We can handle these.
Good enough.
If only somebody had some kind of runic magic that they could leave as a trap and then pull back behind the runic magic.
Yeah, if only.
Yeah, Rolf, do you have any runic magic? I will go ahead and step forward and place fire rune.
Okay, give me a spellcasting check.
I'll just do it that way. No, that was not correct.
No,
I'm so sorry. You're gonna have to tell me what the check is. What do I need to roll?
No, you clicked it right. Yeah, you got a 5. Yeah, you got to get a DC 12 to cast.
I think this was only on a D6 though, because I haven't. But I don't know. Let me.
No, it's rolling a 20.
Oh, it is. Okay, great. Never mind.
Yeah, it's rolling
Gotcha.
a 20.
Gotcha.
You just got a 5. That sucks.
So he failed.
Yep. So he's failed.
Big
that.
fail.
The skeletons are getting closer. You got anybody going to fire ranged weapons while
Yes.
he's doing this?
Yes, if we have initiative, I'll throw a spear.
I'm not giving them initiative since they're climbing. So, yeah. All right, you hit one. Let me just double check skeleton HP. All right, you hit one, but he's still coming.
Okay, I draw my sword and tell whoever, I think it was Fangirl, to put the torch in the boot so he can draw weapons. We'll need his blade as well. I think
I comply. I put the torch into the boot, and then I will try to set up a lightning rune rather than a fire in this time. See if that
Okay.
fares any better.
Wow. Do you have luck tokens? I don't remember if you had any that came over.
I do not. I spent one last game, and I
Did
didn't
we
get
get
it
more at the beginning of this day?
I tell you what, I will go back and retcon that I gave you one for cooking the cannibal meat because
okay.
I mean you're committing to quite a tough interpretation of wood elf behavior.
Yes.
So I'll say that you got a luck token for that.
All right, let's blow that here then. Whoa. All right, there we go.
God wills it, man. Tough. Okay. So, Death Angel, do you have any? You want to shoot arrows here?
I can try. I certainly can. Do I have a good aim at any of them?
I was giving you guys a kind of a +2 in my mind because of the elevation.
Okay.
So you can take a shot at the one that Mike already hit. That'll be.
All right. Let's see here. Why did it?
It was yeah. So that is not enough to hit, just barely. Ouch. Okay. So all right, they're almost here. If you want to retreat, you can, but otherwise you're going to get attacked by these 5 skeletons real fast.
Yeah, I'm gonna back up and I'm gonna switch to my mace. Now I need to get rid of the dice that are on here.
Okay. All right. So let's do an initiative.
And what do we roll? Was it a D10 or
Right next to your name on the
right.
sheet. Yeah.
Wow, 1.
what is it? Oh,
It's right. I'll roll it for you real quick. There you go.
You want to roll mine too? Please.
Oh, he got it better than me. Didn't think he knew where the thing was. Okay.
Oh.
All right. So
yeah, I have the sheet open on one of my screens.
So Angari will have a chance to attack first, but then the skeletons are going to close the distance because we're doing the clockwise rotation for ShadowDark.
Okay. Well, I'm wielding my mace right now.
Okay.
And is there any of them that's the closest to me?
Distances are flexible, so you can choose from multiple targets. We're just going to do theater of the mind.
All right. I'm gonna go and try and get the closest one.
Good.
Oh, I forgot about the insects thing about your mace.
I know, and I didn't bring it up.
And you didn't remind me. Yes, I should have had those bees come over. All right, so you chip away at one of the skeletons, but he's still up. These guys are pretty tough. ShadowDark skeletons are 2 hit die. So skeletons are going to go. I'm going to have one of them on each of you guys. And then this random float is going to go on one of you. So that's Mike. So Mike's got 2. What's your AC, Mike?
15.
All right. So one of them hits you. They're using claw. They drop their weapons in order to climb. So they're just getting a claw attack for 1.
Ooh, thank goodness.
And then these are the other 3 of you.
Well, before I take any hits,
Bacon, an 18 on Death Angel, and a 6 on Rolf. So Death Angel, I'm assuming an 18 hits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I take damage, did we get recovered to full hit points?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. 18 does hit.
Yeah. All right, so you take 2. All right, so Mike, you're up.
All right, I'm going to swing with my great sword, and that's failure. Wow.
Okay, you miss.
Apparently.
Bacon. Rolf will go after you.
All right, I'm going to swing with my longsword.
She said I took 2, right?
See, this is what happens when Tim doesn't play with us. Tim would be making all those rolls if he was.
I want to remind you guys, I gave you a lot of chances to run away.
We can't spend the whole night running away. It'd be
It's
literally
time for a Rolf.
Hey.
All right.
Now we run away.
So he just kind of like golf swings one of them off of the cliff, and it falls down and shatters below. All right, way to go. Okay.
I look to Rolf and pump my fists in the air in a great victory.
All right, Death Angel.
How many more we got on here? I still got the
4.
one on me, right?
There's 1 on each of you.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna have that be the one that was the one that Mike damaged and you chipped away. So you shatter that guy.
Okay.
So tell me how you kill him with your mace.
I took my mace, and after take a giant swing. Here, let me put my. I go for whatever his name was.
For whatever his name was. Talos.
Talos.
All right. You smash him to bits. All right. That is it for them. Then they're back up.
Skelly's turn, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So this is the one who doesn't get attacked since there's 3 of them. So that is Death Angel, because I was counting Rolf as being as part of Bacon's sequence. So Death Angel doesn't get attacked. Mike, does a 13 hit?
No, sir.
All right. So they scratch and scrape at you guys, but they don't get any hits this round. Mike.
Uh, 10.
No, it's not enough. Bacon. Man, the rolls tonight. Oh, Rolf. Rolf
Yeah, he's killing
shatters
it.
another
Rolf
one.
is killing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Rolf a luck token for his incredible skeleton golf swing action.
Got it.
All right, Death Angel.
I'm playing baseball here.
All right, I'll let it take him out since it's a crit and these are low level guys. So tell me how you kill this guy. You gonna say for what's his name again?
I take this and I say, we're aiming for the bleachers. Bam!
All right.
Take my mace and
knock him down.
Knock his head off, right up through his ribs, and knock his head, and it goes sailing.
Okay. All right. You got
home run.
Got, 2 of them are left.
Did I get a home run?
Let me see. Who gets attacked? Death Angel and Mike. And misses again. Wow, these skeletons have just as bad rolls as you guys.
Thank God.
All right, Mike. That hits, just not enough to take him out.
Good grief.
Bacon. All right, more it's saying he's chipping away at that guy, but he doesn't go down yet. Rolf.
Well, Rolf's going to go after the fresh one.
Okay. He would have killed it if he had hit.
If he had hit.
Wow. Do you want to use his luck token, or are you going to keep it?
Yeah, let's go ahead and use the luck token.
All right, he chips away. It wasn't as great of a golf swing as he had been doing.
Well, he was off balance after that first swing. He hauled off and just whiffed. So swinging it back around, he caught something.
All right, Death Angel. Wow, 22. Yeah, so both of these guys are now heavily wounded, but they're still up. And oh man, they're both attacking Death Angel.
Of course they are.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
No. All right.
To block it with my shield.
Okay. All right. You're up, Mike. Okay. Bacon. All right, so that takes out the one that's in front of you, Bacon. What do you do?
I swing my sword horizontally in front of me, and I clip both of its hands off at the forearms, and then I just kick it over the cliff.
All right. What does Rolf do for this last guy?
Yeah.
He takes him out.
He just
all right.
Leaves it in half from top to bottom. Just absolutely destroys it. There's bone rubble left.
And then Rolf turns to Death Angel and he's like, I thought you had the power to shout like the old Nords.
They frown on that in the city.
He's like, did you forget about your shouting ability?
No, I didn't want to draw the ire of whatever else might be down there.
Okay. Darn, you wouldn't fall into my trap.
I'm trying to be not quiet, but quiet enough.
All right. So let's see. Give me 2 D100s.
Who, me?
Let's have Bacon do it since Rolf took most of them out.
But
46 and 81.
46 and 81. All right. Well, I don't think this guy was carrying boar. So I'm going to say he had a pouch of chalk powder on him. One of the skeletons had it. Must have been from when it was still alive. But it's a little leather pouch with chalk, just powdered chalk in it that you could use to mark stuff. And then what was the other one? 81?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And a potion of protection. So that's an AC bonus potion. Worth 45 gold.
All right. Rolf will collect them both.
And that 45 gold is worth 1 XP for everybody. Did that level somebody? I think there was somebody else who was right at the...
I'm right at the cusp, so...
Yeah.
So that puts me
you over?
At 20.
Yep. All right. That's enough to get to level 3.
All right. So now I reset this back down to 0.
Yep. And you roll 2d6 for your new talent.
All right. 2d6. So, do you want the total?
Yeah, sorry. I was just looking up to make sure I was remembering the hit points right. And you get 1d8 plus your con modifier for hit points. I give you more hit points than in ShadowDark.
Okay, so I got the 2d6 is 7, and then you want me to do a 1d8?
Yeah, 1d8 plus 1. So you rolled the shout that you already have, the unrelenting force.
Yeah.
So you get an additional 1d4 hit points instead. So your guy is just getting really tough.
Okay. So what do I need to roll a 1d4?
Yeah, so I'd roll 1d4, and so you're going to go up by 3 plus 1 plus 3, so 7 total HP gain for this level.
7. So my hit points are gonna go from 13 total to 20. Is that right? If math is hard, right? 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit points are hard to come by, even in.
Now, what about my existing current hit points? Because
They go up by the same amount. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're still wounded, but
that'll put me at 18 out of 20, right?
Yeah.
Instead of 11 out of 13. Okay. No AC improvement or anything like that, right?
No, it's just just hit points and a talent.
What's the talent?
Well, that would.
Oh, okay.
You roll the same one you already had.
So I got extra hit points. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, on the talent tables, if you get the 7, that's kind of like the iconic ability for that sign. So yours is, since it's the shouts, it's the Fuzzrodah shout, knocking everybody away from you, right? But if you roll it again on a later level, then you're going to get just extra hit points instead. So, every time you could, if you'd rolled a 9, you would have the ability to have frost breath, like fire breath, and just breathe it on somebody to deal damage. But you rolled a 7, so you're going to get hit points instead. If you get to the point where you feel like you have tapped out a particular sign, you can switch if you go to a shrine and make an offering to the other god.
But if I do that, then will I lose my shouts?
Oh no, you can still do the shouts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So gods don't necessarily become offended if you pursue some other sign. You don't lose benefits from the previous sign.
It's like it's a polytheism. Zeus isn't mad that you're worshiping Apollo.
Okay.
No.
Well, that's because they weren't real.
These aren't jealous gods.
These are real gods.
So the chanting is continuing from deep in the cave. But
did we attract any more attention with what we did, or was it far enough removed?
You had pulled back a little bit from the ledge, so it wasn't like you were fighting them, trying to push them down. So it's the other skeletons haven't come up there, but there's still a lot of skeletons walking around down there.
Well, we have a torch lighted also, sir.
Yeah.
So they might
about 15 or something like that.
Yeah, it's about 15.
I think you said
if they all went aggroed at once, you guys would get overwhelmed.
Well, that's what I didn't want to happen.
So, talking to companions real quickly, does anyone have a spell or magic in case we are swarmed by these skeletons? Anything that would cause them to stop where we might at least escape?
Well, I can set traps, but that's all. I don't have anything that I can, cast at something.
Yeah,
I can shout, but I would like to hold that. How many shouts do I get per? Is that?
You make it roll like it's a charisma roll, like an intelligence roll to cast a spell in ShadowDark.
Yeah.
And if you fail it, you just can't do that shout again for the rest of the day until you.
I have 2 shouts, right? So I've got the one that's an intimidate.
Yeah, the intimidate one. It basically it's like a fear effect.
Right.
They'll run away. Yeah.
And then the other one actually
let me just double check that.
Or causes them to fly, right?
Yes. The one that is unrelenting is the one that causes them to fly.
So if we draw them up here, I could certainly shout them off the ledge, but there's still too many of them, I think, that...
I can cast Harmony spell, which would add +2 bonus to all of our armor class for a period of time. make us harder to strike.
And then we don't know what is the chanting.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
we could draw the ire of whatever is at the epicenter or the apex, if you will, of that blue magic that we can see.
Greg, would it be how far is it to descend down the pile or what have you, wherever this elevated area is that the skeletons
You could
came up
do it with
with?
a 60-foot rope. Do you have a
Lord.
60-foot rope?
So they really had to come up there. And if I do, I don't think I have a 60. No, I don't have a
Well,
rope.
I had a 60-foot rope, but I left it in the last dungeon in that chest. I left my rope and my shovel in the dungeon so that I could collect what was there. We could go back to the dungeon. I'm sure the rope is still there.
And maybe the dungeon's repopulated and we
Yeah,
can
teleport spell.
spend the whole rest of the session.
Oh,
Bacon.
Bacon, give me a wisdom check.
Certainly.
All right, you see walking on one of the walls of the castle out there ahead of you. You're pretty sure it's that sorceress that you saw in the first dungeon, and she's just walking along, looking at other things. She's not looking your way, but you're pretty sure that that's her.
How far away is she?
Maybe 300 feet, 250 feet.
Way too far.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to tag her with my bow.
Yeah, but wouldn't that be like right at the edge of your range?
Well, in ShadowDark, range is far. So
Which is far as what?
Yeah, we could see if Bacon has the stealth archer.
Yeah, it's
ShadowRim in his blood.
I really want to get her.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Me too.
I'll let you. Let's do it this way. I'll give you a Dex versus DC 12 if you want to try to creep forward until you're like over where that brazier is, to try to get a better shot.
Whoa!
Oh, right. Okay. So you're in a good Skyrim sniper position. So I will give you for the dex check. I'll give you +2 on the shot as well.
All right, so this is okay. That's +2 more, so that's a 21 for 3 damage.
Okay, and you don't have you didn't pick the sign that has any thief abilities or anything, right?
No, I picked the eye.
Yeah, because there's one that I think has the kind of backstab effect. It's hard to remember everything you've written in your whole life. Let's see. It doesn't matter. I can't remember which one it is. But it's kind of like the thief abilities from ShadowDark are kind of spread out on different sign talents.
Like a damage increase or something.
So, all right. So she's sitting there, and you, I'll say you hit her in the leg, and she's very surprised. And then before you can take a second shot, she kind of runs into one of the towers. But you get the feeling that she may be coming this way.
I will lie in wait.
Okay. All right. So after maybe 30 seconds or so, you see her running through the crowd of skeletons down there, coming at you. You can tell she's headed. It looks like maybe she knows some way up the cliff. She doesn't look like she's headed to climb it.
Let's wait for her to reveal how maybe we could scale this cliff without a rope.
Okay. So she gets to a certain point, and from your perspective, it looks like she's running up at like a 45-degree angle, but you figure there must be some kind of stairs that are chiseled into the wall over there. And then she gets up to the top to where she's kind of on your level, and she's looking apart. Now you could take a shot now, but it's going to roll initiative after this point.
I will take a shot now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. So she's like, let's say you hit another leg. She's appears to be pretty wounded, and we're gonna roll for initiative. Oh man, she got 4. All right. So Death Angel, I have you up. Oh, it reordered you guys. You're in the middle now. Okay, that's better. That's better. You were at the end, which with the whole clockwise thing, sometimes you can have a character who keeps winning initiative for your party, but it's screwing your party over because they're right before the GM. So that's not going to happen this time. So Death Angel, you're up.
All right. Is she on the edge still? Just gotten up.
She's on a pretty narrow ledge, maybe 5 foot wide at most.
All right. I am going to shout her.
All right, you're gonna have to move over close to her, and then you can still do it. But you're gonna kind of be moving.
I want to make sure that my guys aren't in the way, right?
Okay. Yes, that's another thing. Yeah.
So, watch my back, and
right.
I step forward, and I fail.
Fuzz, roll, da, 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 da. All right. No, it doesn't go off. You aren't able to pull up the power of the shout. But Bacon does get to go again.
I will aim carefully and try to get her with my bow again. Ooh.
I missed. Rolf can run in and use his sword. She's close enough for that.
All right. Rolf will run at her, and as he does, he lets forth his bellowing war cry, which is just his name at the top of his lungs.
Rolf.
And he will swing at her.
I like it.
Ooh.
We're dead.
Oh, okay.
And I can't use my shout again, right? Because I failed.
Correct. Yes. Bacon can't use his wards anymore, his runes, because the failures. Man, the failures tonight have been brutal. Okay. All right. So, Bacon, since you've been going after her, she casts the spell at you. She's doing the fireball that she hit you with before. Sorry, I had forgotten to pull her thing up. She was a magus.
You should thank her for the shot of whiskey.
All right, this is a DC 9, and she has a +3, so she gets it. All right, you don't have any kind of magic protection, right?
Negative.
She hits you for 5, so it's like a force lightning from the Emperor. Like his lightning bolt shoots out and connects with you.
I remember the feeling from the first encounter, and now she must die.
Okay.
What did she roll on the initiative? I rolled a 10. I thought I was before her. I thought she
remember it's clockwise, Mike. So you're right out. You're right next to me on the list at the bottom. So I'm
at the bottom. So I am at the okay. I'm after her at the end. I couldn't do harmony.
You're up now. Yeah.
Sorry about that. You just took 5 points of damage. Yeah. I would like to cast this harmony and then go after her with my sword.
Oh, okay. Well, that
2 actions.
Yeah, raises everybody's up. That's your action, though.
Okay. Well, then it's fine. Then I'll gladly.
Okay.
Call it there with the harmony.
And whose turn is it now? Is it
It is now Death Angel. Yeah.
Is it? Did Harm go or whatever?
Rolf?
Rolf.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna try and hit her with my mace.
All right. So she's taken 10 total. That is it. That's it. You take her out. Tell me what you do.
I say, bitch, prepare to die, and smack her in the head with my mace.
All right. She goes down.
That's for
And
what's his name that died. What was your other character? Rude.
Oh, my guy? Hell, I don't remember.
yeah, I don't even remember that guy's
that
name.
guy, his name, whatever his name was.
My first guy. That's for my first guy.
That was the first guy you killed.
Yeah. So you're standing over her dead body and you see a whole swarm of skeletons forming up at the bottom of the cliff.
At least it's not bees.
Yeah, it could be worse, right?
Probably 10 to 12 of them are starting to climb up at the base.
Great. Are there rocks, stones, anything we can roll down at them? Play bowling balls here?
Dead bodies.
Yeah, you could probably push. There's in order to do damage, you need to be making a strength check for me. So give me a strength check versus DC 12 to push a large enough boulder.
Before I do, you're asking me? Is it my turn, or are we all doing it, or what?
We're kind of not in combat technically.
Okay. Let's.
So you're pushing, but you're not strong enough to push over a boulder.
Damn it.
Does anybody else want to try to push a boulder?
Oh.
Negative, not me.
Remember, your armor classes are all 2 points higher right now.
All right. So
here, let me fly.
And Gary did. Yeah.
You take out 2 of them with a boulder.
Awesome.
All right. And they're making good time up the cliff.
So that leaves what, 13 of them left?
Not all of them are coming up the cliff, but you think probably about 8 to 10. It's hard for you to tell.
Well, if we move to the edge of the cliff, we'll at least have advantage when they're trying to climb up to strike them on that first swing.
Yep.
Guess, I would hope.
Yep.
These. All of the above.
All right. Rolf looks at you, Bacon, and he's like, shouldn't we run away?
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Rolf's lead and just say, yes, you are correct, Rolf. Let's get the heck out of here.
All right. Rolf is pulling back with Bacon. Are you guys all joining him?
Well, I'm gonna grab the torch from the boot so that they kind of have to follow.
Okay. All right. You hear, as you guys head out to the cave, you hear the chanting continues.
I didn't want to leave the cave. Why are we leaving the cave?
Yeah,
that's to search your body.
That's
Oh, you can search your body real quick before you go.
Okay. Do I find anything? Do I need to roll?
All right. Yeah. Give me a D100. Did you roll it? 70. Okay. She had a Fortify Illusion potion. Makes it easier to cast illusion magic. And it's worth 40 gold pieces. So that is another 1 XP.
Oh, I got another XP?
Yep.
All right. Is that going to take a gear slot?
It does, yeah. So when you guys get out of the cave, there's a guy coming up the hill, and Mike, you can't recognize him because the guy who did this is dead and this is a different guy. But Bacon and Death Angel recognize this is the guy that Mike's first character tied to the tree before you guys went into the first dungeon.
Ask him if he still has my manacles.
And yeah, he's
There's a
surprised
deposit of
to
those.
see you guys.
He's glad to see us.
Surprised. So I'll say you guys have, you know, kind of initiative, so to speak, to do whatever. What do you want to do to this guy? You want to try to grab him or talk to him or what?
I think we would just engage with him first, but unless he's got a weapon drawn and moving to attack us. Yeah, we're just getting out of the cave there.
He has a short sword, but it's not drawn yet.
Okay, well, I'm not going to move aggressively at him.
I still got my mace in hand. I'm like, just kind of, you know, sitting there going.
All right.
So
You
we're
look
still
familiar, friend.
we're still moving away from the cave entrance. We probably want to tell him that there's a small herd of skeletons inside the cavern, in that dark cavern full of magic.
Well, remember, he was kind of outside the cave that had this sorceress in it before.
Yep,
Hmm.
could be on the payroll.
Yeah,
Well, you got your mace.
I do.
If you want to know what's on his mind, crack his skull open and look at his brains, and then you'll know.
He starts to move away from you guys, and he's like, "Oh no, not again!" And he's starting to break into a run.
I will catch him as best I can and try to grapple him. I want to see if there's anything that we can maybe tie him to and leave him.
Poor guy.
Hey, search him. I bet he still has the manacles.
All right, give me a dex. I'm gonna do opposed dex. He's gonna be at -1. So he's a little bit too fast. He's too fast for you.
Is he
He's
fast
breaking
enough?
away.
Arrow.
Yeah, I'll shoot at him once. We're in rounds. I'll wait.
Yeah, you can take a shot, and then I'll be a surprise round, and then we'll roll an initiative. But all right.
All right. I miss, but I miss on purpose, and I call out to him, "Stop, or the next one's going to be in your back."
All right, well played, sir. Give me a 2d6 plus your charisma.
You got it. +3 is a 7.
Ooh, not enough. He yells out something about your parentage. You can't quite tell what he said.
Well, I do not make idle threats, so I will be drawing and making another shot.
All right. So anybody else that wants to shoot can roll a net. He's he has a 0 in net, so I'm sure you'll beat it.
How do you get a
-1 penalty is
0?
not helping him.
Is he -1 because he's running?
He's dead now because he got shot in the back by.
Oh, well then. Do I need to roll initiative?
All right. So you guys are kind of getting away from the cave now, and you see the skeletons come out, and they're looking around, and they look like they don't like being in the light, and then they pull back into the cave. So they're not chasing you. But you walk up that guy. Yeah, roll 1d4, Bacon.
1d4. 1.
All right, so he's bleeding out. He's got a death timer of 1. So if you want to save him, you could try, but you got 1 round.
Well, I got that scroll of healing, so I can just.
Do you want to waste it on him, though?
Yeah. Good question.
Yes.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
This is what I'm doing.
All right. Give me the 2d6 to heal him. All right, he's back up. He can't believe that you healed him. He's like, "What is this even happening? What's going on?"
Can I
We
use
just
my
want to
charm?
talk, man. We just want to talk.
All right. You do notice that he is carrying manacles.
Yeah, you know the drill. Put them on.
He's got manacles and a short sword. And let's say, let's see, 9 gold pieces in his pockets. He is like, "Huh? Are you guys inside of every cave? What is going on?"
Skyrim's not that big a place, man.
We're everywhere you want to be.
Your visa. Yeah.
Hey, Greg, I don't know my suggestion spell well enough. Would that be helpful in trying to get him to speak to us honestly without guile, or
Let me double check.
where we
the
could try to
spells.
pick his brain and get some information about this dead witch, etc.? I have charm and I have suggestion.
Yeah, give me roll for suggestion. Charm would actually now that I think about it, charm would be charm will give you advantage to persuade, seduce, manipulate, or bargain with him. Suggestion will let you ask him, say like, "Tell me this," and he kind of has to do the one command, kind of like command from
Charm would be more useful
AD&D.
in case we actually want to interrogate him over a long duration.
Yeah, charm would be more beneficial in the long run, but the suggestion would get him to answer one question. Oh, you rolled it. 8.
I don't think we need
That's
to
not
worry
good
about
enough.
how it works.
Yeah, so that's you want to try charm then?
Definitely. Much better.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right. So you guys can start making charisma checks on him. What do you want to talk to him about?
About the sorcerer. First of all.
Yeah, I just want a general question, like, what is going on here, my guy?
All right, give me a charisma check with advantage. All right, so he's in a difficult spot. He acknowledges that, and he says that they're doing a magical ritual in the cave. That there are a few different. He can't really describe exactly how powerful they are in game terms to you, right? But he says there's 5 spellcasters that are necromancers that are like able to create. They're the ones that created the skeletons, and they're led by a warlock that's very powerful, even more powerful than the necromancers, and that they're trying to break these magical seals that are holding ancient Nordic shout undead that can use the shouts like that. He doesn't know how to he doesn't know what they're called or anything. Like he's like these ancient guys that can. They think that they're bringing these guys back to drive the Empire out of Skyrim.
Okay.
I'm sorry, go ahead, whoever that was. Bacon, was that you finishing up, or?
No, I think that was Death Angel Shadow.
It cost.
Well,
Right.
Bacon, you can ask a little bit more follow-ups if you want
Okay.
on that charisma check.
So are you
How
are you a
hiding?
party to this? Why are you here? What are you doing?
He's like, well, I'm more of a, I'm like a supplies guy. I come in and I make sure that they've got the food. I can go to town and get stuff for them.
Forager, huh? He
I
collects
was-
all the manacles.
Yeah, I was friends with Fiara, who was the woman that you killed. And I came here with her after the incident at the cave. These guys are all there's like a whole organization of these necromancers and sorceresses that are working to try to raise these undead all over the province.
Well, I'm sorry about your friend, but she did try to blow me up twice with a fireball. Nearly killed me the one time, so hopefully you can understand that. You seem to be in a pretty bad spot, and we maybe put you there because if she was your friend now, I mean, I can't imagine you want to continue working for this group. So,
Well, he could come work for us and still work for them.
okay, we could certainly arrange something like that. I mean,
He could
what do you
feed
have?
us
Like 9 gold to your
information.
name? I have here. I'll slap 5 gold into his hand.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
got
Here you go. That's for all the trouble we caused you.
We're all
tying you
friends.
up and
Plus,
all
you
that.
get your life, and you just gotta make sure you get some information to us.
Okay. Well, what kind of information?
What do you know about Imperial patrols in these hills that disappeared?
Those guys.
Yeah, probably those guys.
What
happened to them?
Well, all those skeletons?
The skeletons.
Those are the guys. Okay.
A lot of them were Imperial soldiers.
I had a feeling.
I would have done something, but I'm just one guy. I don't have any magic or anything.
Well,
I just have a short sword.
I have a question for you then. Is there any way that we could get proof that they were Imperial soldiers? Is there is there armor, weapons, or any identifying items that we could recover in the area?
Well, a lot of them had that when they go out on patrol, the Empire has these little bags of chalk dust that they rub on their hands before they get sweaty so that they can hold onto their weapon. And if we went back into the cave, we could probably recover some of those bags off of the skeletons.
Hey, Rolf, do you still have that bag of chalk?
He
holds it up from his belt and smiles really big.
Got one of those. What about a helmet? Something more
tangible.
Concrete. Yeah.
You could go get. I mean, you killed a bunch of skeletons up on the ledge. You could sneak back in after a while and see if you could grab one. If that's what you want to do.
What about our new friend here? Since he knows the place, the lay of the land, they know him and they think he's one of them. Maybe we ask him to go in and pick one up. Maybe the skeletons of the.
He says, sure, I'd love to go back in the cave and get stuff for you guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
Maybe he's not that charmed.
Don't go anywhere yet. We're just talking about what we might do. We're not telling you to do anything just yet.
Oh, okay.
Where are those manacles?
Yeah, I'm a little confused if he's charmed or not. He's in some sort of a spell, and I'm guessing we
just to clarify, you are using the charm. The charm is on yourself to make you more charming. It's not a charm like a D&D charm.
I see. Okay. Thank you. That makes sense.
Makes you more persuasive.
Yeah.
So it's like Axe body spray.
I mean, you know.
I got to tell you guys this story. I'm glad you brought that up. So, I have a teenage son, and we found out that he thought you were supposed to go into the shower and spray the body spray on yourself in the shower, not after the shower.
You're not?
So he was burning up a lot of Axe body spray in the shower. Oh, that was pretty hilarious.
That is very funny.
Well, just get him the Axe soap or whatever.
But has he ever tried to cook a frozen pizza on the little cardboard thing?
No, but Since
My
I told on
kid
him,
did.
I will tell on myself. I accidentally did that once as an adult. I didn't realize it was stuck to the bottom. I thought I had gotten it off, and I put it on there, and it was not a good. It was not a good experience.
I'll bet. Yeah, my kid did that, and I was like, you know, you're supposed to take the cardboard circle off and put the pizza on the rack. And then you can use the cardboard circle to get the pizza off the rack and cut it on that. Oh.
Good times.
Maybe he likes the charred flavor.
Well, burned cardboard is a delicacy, I hear, in some places. Yeah, the question is can we trust him to feed us information? Or, you know, if he goes back in.
Yeah, and I don't. And understanding how the spell works now, I don't think that's an opportunity to let him out of our sight.
Yeah, probably not.
So, give me a D20 roll somebody for his name. Let's just give this guy a name.
Bruno.
11. Gwynjar.
Yeah, Bruno better.
You can call him Bruno if you want.
Call him Bruno, but we'll all know he's.
We don't talk about Bruno, but that's cool.
We don't talk about Bruno.
My wife loves that movie for some reason. I don't really like it. But I've heard the songs.
I'm sure you have.
Way too much for my life.
I don't even know.
I'd be good for the rest of my life never hearing that song again.
I lived too close to Disney to care about any of their movies.
That would explain why I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Pixar movie.
I don't think I've seen a Disney movie since The Fantastics, but that's all right.
Well, you know, we could just take him and turn him in.
Use him as a human shield and push him in front of us.
Well, there's some necromancers in there.
Well, wait a minute. Couldn't we take him and the chalk powder that we've already recovered back as the proof?
That's where I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say, pal, I'm going to need those manacles.
Yeah. We could take him in and say this man would like to confess and report a crime.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, this is the third time I've asked for those manacles, so please, can I please have them now?
Oh, yeah. You've got
Thanks.
them.
I immediately clapped them on his wrists.
And
no, I'll do one wrist to one leg.
Wow.
Who's carrying him?
He can hop. He'll hop.
We'll relieve him of his sword and search him also for any other daggers or knives.
Okay. He doesn't appear to have anything hidden on him.
Good enough.
Well, he did have a leg of lamb in his backpack that apparently he was carrying to feed somebody.
Oh, so we've got some dinner, huh? We're sure it's lamb, right? Not leg of man.
Bacon can look at it and verify that it's not humanoid.
It's not human. Speaking of,
does he have any toes to give?
I regret I have but 5 toes to give for my country. All right.
Yeah. I think that might be we'll ask that they give mercy to him for his cooperation, and we'll plead his case as long as he confesses.
Okay.
So I think now we want to return to the fort to provide the proof that we've gathered.
Yeah, let me get a spell.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's enough. We'll see.
Okay. So how do you want to take a path back here?
Well, if there's a way we can avoid the beast,
You want to go this way, or you want to go down back the way you came?
No,
Going this way?
I would think straight east along the, if that's the ridge line. Wasn't that like a ridge line from east to west?
Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. I think that's the best way to go.
So we'll go due east then. Greg.
Mhm.
Okay. So you can get about this far in the forest before nightfall, because you already had that half day through the rougher terrain around the cave.
Is there any kind of worn footpath, even a single solitary shepherd's footpath, anything up on top there that you
No,
rode with your wandering monsters?
no, this is a wild, wilderness, man.
Okay, so
Arctic
right.
tundra and
Yeah, give me a D100 though, Mike.
since you gave him the idea.
coming up. Oh, 6-6. 2/3 of the sign of the devil. This could be bad.
All right. You hear howling wolves in the distance.
Par for the course.
Well, in the distance, they're not on us yet.
Yeah.
If they're just regular wolves, they ain't gonna jack with us around a fire overnight.
Yeah.
You guys feel safe enough building a fire, and we'll post a watch, take turns.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So somebody still has a flint and steel, right?
Yes.
Okay. I just want to make sure. I know somebody sold one, but okay. So you build the fire. About that time you get it going, there's 4 wolves that kind of start circling you guys, just looking from a distance, and they seem to be evaluating their chances, and then unless you shoot at them, they're gonna fade out and head back out in a minute.
Nah, no need to shoot at them. Wolf meat's
Oh.
stringy.
I'll light another torch from the fire that we made and wave it around and try to chase them away.
Booga booga.
Okay, they run away.
Good enough. All right, so we'll take 4-hour shifts or so and try to get some rest, knowing that we're only 2 or 3 hexes away from 5 necromancers and a bunch of skeletons that hopefully aren't following us down the ridge line.
Oh, you put it so mildly there.
Yeah, well, I don't feel all that safe just 2 hexes away, I got to tell you.
Okay. All right. Well, with the fire and everything, nothing happens overnight.
Howdy.
All right. You want to keep headed towards the city?
Yes.
The next
Yes.
one? All right.
Yes.
So in this hex, you come across a huge ruined temple built into the side of the mountain. And the markings on the temple indicate that it is to a demon lord, not one of your deities. Okay. So these are kind of what we would call like demigods. They're living creatures, but they're incredibly powerful, kind of multi-dimensional beings, like a demon or a devil in Dungeons and Dragons. And this temple was built to them, and it looks like it was one called the Lord of Light. You see a few carvings on the temple that indicate that. But inside, it looks extremely dark and collapsed, despite that being a temple of light.
Now we have a potential 1,000 gold piece payday. We should probably take care of that before we go into any.
Agreed. Before you
Spooky
finish,
nine.
finish, agreed.
This is 917, right? Or no,
918.
918.
I think we keep moving on quietly and quickly.
So this
Yes.
is the demon lords?
Yeah,
Yes.
the temple to the demon Lord of Light.
Okay.
I'm sure he's a nice man.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Actually, a woman.
I'm sure she's a nice lady.
I don't know if anybody else is making a note of this stuff, so figured I'd write it down.
Oh, that's good. I wasn't expecting you guys to do any hex crawling today. I thought you'd take up Rolf on his dungeon offer if you wanted to fight. But that vampire rumor roll just hit Mike. He was like,
Yeah.
"Oh, let's go."
Oh, no. I didn't want to go near the vampires. That's why we went west. Vampires.
Where are the vampires? Let's go in the opposite direction.
Yeah, get that.
Yeah.
Away from
Oh,
that.
they're that way. We're gonna go this way.
All right. So I'm assuming you guys are coming in here and headed over to talk to the fortress guys.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So you bring your hopping prisoner up to the fortress, and you see the same commander that you talked to before, who told you that there were missing patrols.
And Ralph,
We have news.
show him.
Okay.
Yeah. Rolf has the chalk.
All right. How do you describe it to me now?
Sure.
What did
Hrolf,
you guys
let
find?
me grab that chalk. So I take the chalk from Hrolf as he hands it over, and I say, I am under the impression that this is a standard issue item that you give to your legionnaires when they go out into the field. Additionally, this pitiful thing right here, this man, will attest that there is a coven cadre, there's a group of necromancers due east from this location.
West.
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 Yes, west. Sorry, west. Due west from this location that were apparently slaughtering your legionaries and re-raising them as the undead. He can attest to this if you want to interview him, but they're apparently.
He's like, I have no idea what these guys are talking about.
I
They
kick him.
found me in the woods and manacled my hands and my feet, and then they've been making me hop along.
I wrap him in the mouth very hard with my fist.
So some kind of a priest, kind of quasi-religious looking elf comes out, and he's wearing this black and gold robes, and he says, I'll get to the bottom of this. And he grabs the guys by the chain of the manacles and just yanks him off his feet and drags him across into some kind of like a rectory or a small antechamber off the side of this fortress. And it has some kind of religious symbols on it. You don't understand. You haven't seen them before. And then you hear the guys, the prisoner, screaming in there for a little while, and then this elf comes out, and he's a high elf, and he's like, "Yep, it's true. That's what happened to our men."
Excellent. So, centurion or sergeant or whatever you're called,
by your command.
Is there somewhere? Can you point us in the direction of the paymaster, please?
Yes, we'll take our compensation.
Yes, of course. Thank you for your service to the Empire. We'll put together a expedition and go cleanse this cave of his evil. So they send you over to the quartermaster, and he counts out 1,000 coins. And Rolf looks to you, Bacon, and he's like, "How much of this is coming to Rolf?"
Well, a quarter of it. You're a quarter of the group, so you get a quarter share.
It's a 250, right?
Yeah.
This is the best bacon I've ever had in my life.
Yeah, Rolf and I are really good friends.
Yeah.
All right.
And you guys,
So we each get 250 gold, right?
250 for each of you guys. That's 3 XP in the ShadowDark system for like a medium tier treasure.
And that's how many XP? 3 XP?
3, yeah. Does that put you over, Mike?
no, sir. It puts me at 16 with
Ooh.
20.
What gods did you piss off?
Well, with remember my
Well, he
second
died,
one-
remember?
Oh, that's right.
when my second one came back,
Hey,
he
but you
started
didn't die this time.
started like at 10, needing to get to 20 or 11, whatever.
It was the random number gods that he pissed off.
The only XP I got last time was from the carousing, which mine wasn't particularly good anyway, but I didn't carry forward any XP from that last one.
Rolf is like, we should celebrate, guys.
Yeah.
This is a great victory.
Ralph
Let's
is
celebrate.
paying for everybody.
I can carouse better this time.
All right. So carousing, you get a bonus based on how much you're going to put in, right? So if you guys put in 100 altogether, that's a +1 bonus. If you put in 300 altogether, that's a +2 bonus. 600 is +3, and 900 is +4.
I am not putting in that much gold.
Well, we can't quite get to 900.
Yeah, maybe 300 or something that was +1.
Well, what would 300 be? 75 apiece?
75 each. Rolf is willing to do whatever Bacon suggests.
Yeah, let's contribute 300. We'll do 75 each.
Okay, so this is
Easy
is
come,
2
easy
days.
go.
2 days of relentless drinking, feasting, completely consuming the resources of the tavern, and you're just having this massive party.
Courtly dancing.
All right.
Let me subtract my 75.
All right, let's start with Mike. I want to see if he gets his
You're ready for a chuckle, aren't you?
yeah. So 1d8 +2, buddy. Come on.
1d8 +2. Oh!
Holy shit.
Big numbers. I'm king of the county.
10. All right, you get 5 XP and a luck token. You played a series of lucky hands in a card game for the affections of a beauty that turned out to be a statue of a goblin dancing with 3 goats.
Oh, I knew there was going to be a catch.
So you don't, you're net 0 on the gambling, but you got a luck token and the 5 XP.
Excellent. Okay, so that moves
All
me
right.
up to 3rd level. Yep.
Death Angel, 1d8 +2.
All right. Let's see here. 1d8 +2. 1d8 +2.
8. You pilfer several bottles of rare elven brandy and use it to perform feats of fire breathing for the crowds.
Huzzah! Which makes sense because I'm a charcoal burner, so I can burn stuff.
Beard catches on
Gain 4 XP and a luck token. And Bacon.
That's an 8.
8. Same thing. You guys did a duet fire breathing action. 4 XP and a luck token.
And then Rolf too?
Roll for Rolf, yeah.
That's a 5.
5. Rolf makes a series of poor choices that lead to a hearth fire that spreads quickly and consumes the entire tavern. The local Jarl is not pleased but agrees not to jail him in exchange for a fine of 10% of his remaining gold pieces.
Easy
Got it.
come, easy go, Rolf.
That's
He gains
18.
3 XP, though.
At least we didn't have to go get him out of the Hooskow.
Wow. Rolf's moving
But it was
on
one
up.
hell of a party, man.
Yeah. All right.
Well, he was
Do you want
he
to
was
do
an
anything else
aggressive
in town
Nord.
before we
Aggressive
call
Nord.
it a
was-
night?
I need to buy another spear, and I'll roll up my new hit points and all that good jazz.
Sounds good.
Let's do it. 1d8 plus your con for the hit points.
Con is 11, so that's 3 more hit points.
All right. And what is your sign? I forget.
Aquarius,
Ha 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 ha.
Aries, the ring, Davila.
Okay. Give me a 2d6.
5.
5. Suggestion. You already have suggestion.
Okay. How about boost my strength or something?
You get 1d4 hit points, or I tell you what. Since you haven't really gotten hit since then, Death Angel, I'll let you do this too. Since it's a live play, we roll. You can roll the 2d6 again and see if you get a different talent that you want.
Oh, me?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Mike do it as well. You want to roll again, or you want to get 1d4 hit points, Mike?
Rolling again would do what now? I'm sorry.
Another pot. You might actually get something rather than just bonus hit points.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have me. Well,
I rolled 2d6, so just roll 2d6 again.
Yeah, just roll 2d6 again. 8. The courage spell. Courage. So courage lets you and all of your allies within range are protected from morale failure and any kind of mind affecting magic.
cool.
All right.
And
now do you-
Death Angel, did you want to put back the 3 hit points you rolled, right? And roll again, or do you want to just keep the 3 hit points?
I thought I got 4 XP in luck.
No, this is for the roll that you made when you leveled
Yeah,
up.
remember when
not-
you rolled the same? You
Oh.
rolled the same thing again, and I said, "Oh, you get 1d4 hit points," and you rolled a 3. So you could. I'll let you roll the 2d6 again. Try to get a different shout. If you want to try to go, or you can just keep the 3 hit points.
Yeah, I think I'll keep the hit points this time.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, cool. So we got to get to 30 this time, right?
Yeah, you got to get to 30 XP to get to level 4.
Okay.
Level 4 is the highest I've ever been as a player. In ShadowDark, I get murdered in ShadowDark every time.
Hey, at least we had more than one, thing we did. We weren't stuck in one dungeon the whole night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think it went good with the hex crawling.
Yeah,
I was worried you were going to get wiped out by all those skeletons, but
I almost made a bad decision in that cave, but Rolf brought me to my senses. Good old Rolf.
Yeah.
Well, I know you wanted to die in this game at some point, Bacon, but
yeah, but I want to die in every game at some point, so we'll get there.
All right. So does anybody want to do anything else into like equipment, buying? Want to do alchemy? You want to do anything like that? Buying alchemy.
Yeah, is there anything I can do with this giant lichen?
Yeah. Did you not test what it is?
No, I didn't look what it
Okay.
was.
All right. So you can eat it and make a wisdom check versus DC 9. And if you succeed on the check, you figure out what giant lichen does.
Okay, so I can eat just part of it.
You use one of them. How many did you get? You got like 6 or 7, right?
I don't know. I just have it in my gear. It says giant lichen. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I remember you guys rolled for it, so you probably just didn't write it down. But yeah, you just use one. So like you have a number of these things, and then you use them to make potions. So.
What do I have to roll?
Wisdom versus DC 9. It's an easy check.
Oh, wisdom. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So give me a D20, and I'll tell you what it does. 3. Endurance. So if you make potions out of this stuff, you can get extra gear slots when you drink the potions.
No, how long does that last?
So if you put 2 of the ingredients into a potion and mix it up, and it'll have a normal effect. It lasts 4 hours. You get 2 extra gear slots. Just eating the giant lichen by itself, or a potion that only contains giant lichen, gives you an extra gear slot for an hour. But So like if you find another ingredient that will do the same thing, you can combine them. That's how you brew the potions, like in Skyrim.
Okay, 1 hour eaten.
Yeah, so just from
4
eating
hours
it, you'll get an extra gear slot for an hour.
Where do you change your? Oh, I would change. That's going to be kind of a pain to. If I change to 16 now, then I have to change it back.
Yeah, I would just keep it flexible on while you're remembering it. I wouldn't make a permanent change to your character.
Okay. All right. All right. For 1 hour, extra slot. All right. So, giant lichen of endurance.
Rolf notices you eating that and says, "Oh, some of the nobles in town have these villas with gardens that I've heard. Not me, but some people that are really desperate sometimes jump into the gardens and steal alchemical ingredients from them. Not me though. I'm very honorable."
Rolf, you are the most helpful person I've ever met in my entire life. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And would you happen to know where any of these gardens are?
Oh yeah, they're over in Hex 922.
Should we pursue?
You can. I have a whole bunch of alchemical items to test, I guess.
Got some homework to do.
I'll start with the human toe. Just eat
All right.
that.
Tastes
So-
I
like
got 2 of them. I'll eat 1 of them.
Just to make sure you guys are clear. So one of the things I left it open so that the GM, like I think it's 20 of each. There's 20 trophies that you can pick up off of monsters. Like if you kill a wolf, you can take the fangs and you can test them as alchemical ingredients, right? There's 20 trophies and 20 things that you can gather from the environment. Okay, like the lichen. But then because of the way that the system is open, the GM can take anything, giant toe, dead honeybee, whatever, and make it into an ingredient. So you can test the toe and it'll be treated as if it was part of the game from the beginning.
I will test the toe.
Yeah. So all right. Give me a D20 and we'll find out what the toe does.
That's an 18.
Yeah, I mean D20. That was the wisdom check. Give me a D20 for the rolling off the table.
Oh, just straight D2. I gotcha. A 1.
Battle mind. All right. So eating human toes gives you a +1 bonus to melee and ranged attacks for 3 rounds. We have just created an entire economy
toe
human toes. Yeah.
a toe trafficking economy that is going to now happen. Bacon is going to become the toe master of some kind. I feel he's going to be going around severing toes all over the place.
Yep.
We'll
I
have
also
to
have
put in
a
a toe
scorpion
terror.
tail. I got a scorpion tail and I got Arctic barnacles. So I'll do those 2 as well.
The Arctic barnacles is a default one listed in the game. So let's do that one first. So
why are there 2 of me? I found another one of me down here.
Wisdom. 6 on the barnacle.
how many did you have?
I have 13.
All right, so you just burned 1.
Okay.
So you can do it again.
I will do it again.
All right, you got it. All right, give me the D20.
10.
Ooh. Lingering death, a poison effect that causes damage over time. So just you eating the 1 causes 1 damage to you for 3 rounds. So you're going to take 3 hit points over time here.
Got it.
But if you if you find something else that does that, you can then begin brewing your own homemade poisons.
Okay, excellent. And then I have two scorpion tails, so I'll consume one and try to figure that
All right,
out
let's
too.
do scorpion tail. Ooh,
Nah,
5.
just consumed it.
You can take the last one.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do the last one. Maybe we'll come upon some more. There we go.
All right. It's on the treasure table, so you'll find that. 7. Fortify illusion. Don't you guys have another one that does fortify illusion?
I have a potion of fortify illusion.
Okay, maybe I remember. So
that's the one I got off of the dead witch there.
Okay, so just eating the scorpion tail gives you a +1 bonus to spellcasting checks for illusion spells, like charm is an illusion spell, right? For 3 rounds. If you start, find another one, multiple things, you can start brewing potions that'll make it so like you could drink the potion and then you could cast a whole bunch of illusion spells with a great bonus.
Awesome.
Greg, any idea on potions if I stop at the alchemist, or assuming that's where we are, if visibility potion or maybe the revenant potion?
Sure, let me
while we're wheeling and dealing.
There's a chart on page
okay. I got it
78.
All right, I'll go there.
So potions come in 3 strengths. There's a normal, a major, and an extreme. So like if you did that lingering death, right, to use example. So lingering death, the normal effect is 2 damage per round for 6 rounds. The major effect is 1d4 damage per round for 9 rounds. And the extreme effect is 1d8 damage per round for 12 rounds. So an extreme lingering death poison was kick ass. Hardly anybody would be able to survive getting hit by that. But that's 150 gold. Right? Having the extreme version of like that battle mind ability that makes you better at fighting, that's like 300 gold. So if you look at that chart, Mike, any of those, the normal effects are pretty reasonably priced, like 40, 45, 50 gold.
And those could still be useful in a lot of situations. Okay, I'll do my homework on this before we play.
You can buy that between sessions.
Very cool.
I mean, you're gonna miss next week, so.
Yeah, and just to let everybody know, if you're listening in, I will be out next week. So I guess we'll just take the week off. Is that okay with you guys, or does somebody else want to host the game for 1 week or something?
Well, I'm happy to take the week off. In fact, it'd probably be good for me to take the week off.
Okay, we can do a buy. That's fine.
Awesome.
Alrighty. And then we'll pick it back up on Monday the 15th, and we'll put the reminders out on YouTube and all of our social channels.
That works.
For everyone.
Sounds good.
And this is just a reminder. I know some of you are listening in and you maybe played Skyrim in the old days. And like we said at the beginning, if this is your first exposure to Greg's ShadowRim, hey, I'm still learning it here. This is only two weeks or so of looking through this, but it is very flavorful. I like that it's very different. It has the Norse theme, but there's a lot of different things going on here. Definitely go check it out on drive-through and pick it up. Greg, what is it? A couple of bucks, $2 or $3?
I think it's like $8 for the PDF.
Yeah, come on, $8. Jeez.
I dropped a link in my channel. Let me see. You don't have the chat turned on to show in the.
Well, they can just go to drive-through and search Chubby Funster. They'll find it right there, or there'll be a link on this thing afterwards or something. And earlier in the thing.
There's a link in my show notes also.
I've got one in mine too on my channel.
Me too.
Yeah. But the focus, just to put on the marketing cap for a second, the focus is on reproducing that effect of when you first played Skyrim and like you didn't know what the alchemical ingredients did, so you're like testing them, like what we're doing right here, right?
Mhm.
Well, it's hard to get that feeling now because when you play Skyrim now, all this stuff is on the wiki. If you need it, it's hard to resist the temptation to just look up what does this alchemical ingredient do. So having kind of randomized systems for that, for enchanting. In the first episode of this live play, they found 2 magic items, and we just randomly generated them right on the spot. So that it gives you that feeling of like playing the game for the first time. And they've already been to 3 different locations that hardcore Skyrim people would know what they are. The grotto that they were in the first time is a popular place with really cool visuals in Skyrim with the pirate ship that's inside the cave. And then the place where they were tonight's called I think it's Wolf's Blood Cave in Skyrim, where they're summoning this ancient guy, and he's one of the guys who has the face masks that you can get. There's like 7 guys across the map that have those different powerful helmet items. And then they passed by the ruined temple of Merida. When you pick it up and it says a new hand has touched the beacon, right? That she's got the beacon of light. That quest is in that temple, but it's changed. It's not the same as in Skyrim. So knowing Skyrim doesn't give you a special advantage. It's changed. And there's a place on the map where the arcane eye of Kelsey Dion's ShadowDark thing is in the game world as well, if you can find it. So there's all kinds of cool stuff on the map. It's huge, 200 key locations on the map, and then the GM can use any location that they want. Run it faithfully or change it or do whatever. So I love Skyrim. Bottom line.
Yeah, it's a nice job. Very, very, very. I like the lore. This is kind of fun discovering something new to me. Also, in the bestiary that comes in it, I noticed there's not a swarm of bees. That was the only thing I was really scared of tonight.
Oh,
bees, but
that was a Spriggan.
But I'm sure you can come up with something.
Yeah, a Spriggan is a monster that when they attack you, they're surrounded by a swarm of bees all the time. So like you're constantly taking damage from the bees while you're trying to fight them.
Yeah, I see.
That's cool. Yeah. So I had a feeling that was probably why Bacon knew he didn't want to go out to that island.
No, I just didn't have anything to deal with bees. I have a sword. I have a sword and a bow. What am I going to do about bees?
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm like, I'm going to swing my mace at them. I don't know.
No, I'm not messing with them. I guess we could have probably waved a torch at them, but
yeah.
My brain didn't go there. I just went to, what do I have? A sword and a bow.
I did not want to part with armor and have to go swimming through that mucky water either.
Well, as we've discussed, I can't swim in my armor, so yeah.
Anybody else got anything, or we'll wrap it up here? And
no, I'm good to wrap up. This is a really good stopping point. I had a great time tonight. Thank you.
We did have.
Thanks again, Greg.
We did have somebody in the chat. We had Agile Monk in the chat. He was talking to us all. And Mike Neckerfit, did you see his comment? He wants to see a Shadow Sun game.
Well,
so maybe
I'll add this little gem on the end of this live stream. One of the problems with doing live streams is that near the end you get low viewership. That's just part of having a 3-hour live stream, it's the inherent part. So I'll give this little juicy tidbit to you guys. So the Chubby Funster brand is in. I kind of made a vague booking post about this today on Twitter. I'm in the position where I have the revenue now to put out I can invest in some really awesome art and design stuff that I couldn't 2 or 3 years ago when I wrote Shadow Sun. And so I think what I'm going to be doing over the next year or so is using that money to reinvent. Yeah, so going back and doing the Shadow Sun that I wish I could have done 2.5 years ago. Going back and redoing the ShadowRim with. I made the map for ShadowRim. I intentionally made it so that was not a carbon copy of Elder Scrolls map, so that there wouldn't be any accusations of that. But now I have the money to pay someone to make a really nice looking map that doesn't look like Elder Scrolls exactly. So that's the kind of thing over the next year or so. Going to be doing that. So maybe I'll end up playing the Shadowsun live play that's probably going to be the first one, because that's been the most popular one with people, and with Wizards talking about doing Dark Sun again. That's terrifying, but
Hey,
I would
real
love
quick.
to be
I just
able
saw that
to-
Agile Monk asked me in chat how I'm doing. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Apologies for the interruption. I just didn't want to.
No worries. Yeah, so I would love to be able to have a nice higher production value alternative, not just some indie gamer guy's book. You know what I mean? Like being able to have it have a higher visual quality. A lot of you guys know I'm friends with Rob Alderman, the guy who did Gods of the Forbidden North. We've talked a lot about, he has made that leap up to the higher production value. Talking about commission, there's a lot of things to even consider when you move up in the world in that way. So just thinking like that, my original plan was to do kind of zines for Shadowsun, like I did for like Kelsey's done for ShadowDark.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem I have is that there are things about the way that Shadowsun works that I really want to change before I even do that, right? And I want to get a new map so that the maps that are in the zines look even better and stuff like that. It's like a Russian doll nested problem, like layers of things you wish.
Surely you could figure all that out by June to run a new Shadowsun game at North Texas.
Maybe that would be great. Maybe that's what we launch it in North Texas or something.
Okay.
Yeah,
that would be good. So those are just the things that I agonize and spend time thinking about. Should I spend $1,000 to do a new map on this, system? Should I spend? It costs a lot to do the high end production value stuff. Is it worth? Those are the things that keep me up at night.
I know a few guys that are really into cartography, so
Yeah, I as soon as you say you're interested in commissions, that everything comes out of the woodwork. So I try to keep my.
Yeah. No, I know a couple of guys. I've interviewed a few guys that are really into it. So
I get at least one spammer. I'm not kidding. A week on Discord, random adding me and then trying to get me to commission something out of them.
Wow.
I'm getting that on X a lot, and I'm like, I ain't looking for one.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you're an artist. That's nice, and you're probably not.
And they'll come to me with like anime style, and I'm like, do you not know anything about my product? Like, I don't have anything that has an anime style. What would I commission? But no, I just take it as the price of doing business at a certain level of marketing is that you get people who get your name and put it on a list somewhere, and
your popularity is starting to draw attention. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks.
There are worse places to be.
It was fun. Yeah. We'll
it was great. Thanks, everyone.
Not next week, but the week after next, right? So
December 15th.
Yep.
And for you Monday night long timers, we will be getting back together here either maybe at the end of the year or maybe early in January with Tim and Vance and Ken and hopefully Flint at some point too. We may change that mix up a little based on who's available or not. Or we may just keep playing with this group, and so flexible, but we're going to try to keep something in this time slot so you have a Monday night live play to check out, typically in ShadowDark. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in 2 weeks.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Take care, all. Thanks
Everybody
again.
wave goodbye. You can't see me, but I can see y'all waving goodbye. None of them are waving goodbye. All right. Thanks for your participation. Here we go. Oh, look, they did it. They felt